Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Oh. Get that out of there.
I said, whoop-de-woo, goddammit, I need this microphone down. Listen, I got a Paloma in me, a good old Patron margarita, a few little light libations to go there for you, children. I'm ready for a good Sunday. I hope you are, as I have a full panel here today, excluding Jamar, but I got to see Jamar today for brunch. How you doing? It's the panel. Happy Sunday to you. Here from Bob and Linda's right now, waiting for my burger of the day. We've got a lot to talk about in terms of Drag Race, everything. Italia will be given runway category, but I'll lightly talk about the episode because I actually finished it just a minute ago and I was like, it wasn't bad. Shocker. We also got to talk about some other hot topics too. Britney versus Christina. What's happening here? And Kyle Rittenhouse is not guilty. Yeah, we'll have that discussion. Many things to come. So thanks so much for being here. I hope you're having a good Sunday. Hope you got your libations ready. Libations? Hope you got... This is the alcohol. Hope you got your libations ready. I hope you've got your other things in tow. Get your food, settle in. We're about to have a good time, babies. You already know where you can find me. That's at Linktree. Just hit a branch, grab a fruit, eat. Find me at Matty Rants everywhere except for Twitter, which is at the Matty Rants. Just know that on stereo, there are podcasts on specific days when we're all together. And it's Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays when that will be happening. Many shows, many times. Tune in. We talk about some good shit. And then also don't forget that I am partnered with Airtime on Tuesdays and Thursdays for Drag Race Trivia and Hot Topics on Thursdays, where Dooley _ Noted joins me. And on Tuesdays, it's Drag Race Everything and Other Shit, basically, where you can just talk with me. We have a good time. We really have like fun on Airtime. So definitely tune in for that. It's a free app. Join us and have a good time. Baby, I said that 3 times. Oh, I got to bring my panel in. Let's look down here. One girl is not on camera. One girl's looking funky. One girl is on her phone. One girl's got signs behind her. Okay, let's go ahead and bring them in and let's see what the energy is giving today. First off, left shoulder, right shoulder. I hope you're ready and bringing in the love. Y'all love him so very much. A doctor by nature, well, actually by studying, and a cook by, well, we'll say that's by nature. Let's go ahead and bring him in. It's Dooley _ Noted.
Good vibrations. Oh,
vibrations. See, here we go. Here we go. Here, every word today is going to have a different letter. I promise you.
Throwing the L in it. Everything is getting an extra L.
It's the Paloma. It's the Paloma. Bitch, they said tequila and a mimosa. I said, yeah.
Palomers are very, very delicious. They are very, very good.
That's why Matt.
I love a Paloma. Did you get the traditional grapefruit?
Yes. That's the only way to get it, right? Like just with the grapefruit, because she gives.
She's good.
She gives. Shout out to Snooze.
mean, when I was out in Houston, like they was doing them Palomas. They was delicious. I was like, work.
Oh, you know, Texans love tequila. So like, honey, whew, it's the drink of choice out here.
Girl.
I forgot my bracelets. Ooh, honey, this feels naked. Dooley, hey friend, how you doing?
Hi.
Is it cold over there?
It's cold. It's dark. It's wet.
Oh,
and all in the worst way.
Oh,
it's like this is
okay.
It's 5:04. It's pitch black. My little ring light is doing work over here. Like,
and here I am waiting for Amiibo cards to arrive as I'm hoping to hear a knock. And if y'all see that and see me eject from the seat as to find that package before my neighbors, you'll understand why. It's the Animal Crossing life. Thanks for being here, Dooley. Don't forget, he joins me for Dragula Reviews on Tuesdays. Whoo, what a season that has been. And of course, we'll talk about
Dragula has been that's the one thing I'm excited for this week.
It's been like drag and then like space. You and then space. Mary Cherry. All right, no. Dooley, social media is for me, friend, while I look for my bracelets. Ooh, found
you can find all of my links at linktree.com/Dooley Noted as presented below. But you can find me on Twitter at _Dooley Noted _ that's _DOOLEYNOTED _. You can find me on Instagram at Dooley Noted present below, and then like, share, comment, subscribe, and follow me over at YouTube at Dooley Does Food.
That's where you can find him while
I'm off work this week.
Oh, I know you're excited.
Week. So maybe, girl. T.
You know.
So I actually would have time to like edit things. They've been in my face these last 2 weeks, y'all. I'm sorry. I should have had a video out.
Hey, Blake. Spritz. All right.
She
thanks.
smells delicious.
When I was walking to the restaurant, oh, what was that smell? As the woman said as I walked by, and I said, velvet orchid. And I whispered it too. I sure did. It's expensive. I'm not going to yell it in a restaurant. Thanks for being here, Dooley. Next up on the agenda, I'm going to go ahead and bring them on in just for the sake of a girls' trip. Yes, Blue Ball, you get this early too here. A different brim hat this time, a little bit of a trade situation ship, but a good shoulder and good credit, along with the mortgage to boot, PhDs in successfulness. Blakeisha.
Greetings and salubrious salutations.
Gleetings.
Greeting.
That hat is cute. I liked it.
I love gleetings. That's the
Trade.
new word.
Trade.
Thanks, gleetings. Yes, Artemis is in attendance. I don't want to hear not a goddamn thing. When I get a real cat, you really gonna be pressed. Hey Blake, how you doing? We love the Ivy Park.
I
Represent
am
me.
high.
Oh, okay. Me too. And drunk. But yes, I will be able to make it through this organized and professional.
We got this.
We're there.
You have links, Blake?
I
Share?
I do a couple. You can find me on Instagram at RowleyB or Barf_1 or on Twitter at BARowley86. But I do think I'm taking a social media break at the beginning of December.
Ooh, good for your social mental health.
Maybe
That's awesome.
mental health.
Oh, you already know my therapy. My session's on Wednesday, bitch. What? I am booked for 9 a.m. Thank you. Okay, and I'm gonna be spilling. Get my father out of my brain, bitch. Okay, Daddy wasn't there. Sorry, that's not. Y'all know the song. Y'all know the song.
Not Daddy wasn't
Because he
there.
didn't care. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. 3:43 in the room already. I haven't even got the other 2 people in here. I'm talking about my Savage sisters. Okay, classy, bougie, ratchet. Got guns on. Listen, you need to get gun control for these 2. I'm gonna tell you that right now because they always just kidding people. First, though, I'm gonna bring in the tree just because I at first thought Chris wasn't gonna be here today, and he was like, "Oh, I'm available, by the way." And I was like, "Sis, I wouldn't even try to leave you out. I'll be assuming the vacation be extended. I'm telling you.
Extended.
That, and I need to stop doing this Sunday roll call. I need to start getting y'all like early in the week. Listen, though, let's go ahead and get on over to New York. Imagine Street Fighter, and we're on our way to go fight somebody in a different area. We found our way over by C Diggy with some cool music that was playing, a little tech and tease. Let's go ahead and bring him in. C Diggy 1.
Hey.
Come on back.
Hey, you called me on nighttime, so this is my nighttime background.
Chris, this is a beautiful view. Yes, friend. Yes. Oh, I would live.
Give a little Sex in the City for you, you know.
I'm telling you, he be having sex with the windows open, bitch. Okay,
Look.
no lights, just the flash.
If you got it, flaunt it.
I'm into it.
I don't even put my business out the other night, but yeah, they got it.
See, there you go. Listen, hey, we all enjoy a show with a view, okay? Mm-hmm. All right.
Get into it, yeah.
Some people perform. Thank you. Chris, how you doing, friend? Welcome back. What's the giggle? What's going on?
I've been good. I went to Vegas. I went to Day in Vegas. That was fun, but I think I'm a little older now, so festivals aren't for me. I'm glad you didn't demote me, Barbara. I'm still here to work.
Bitch, I forget I am Barbara. That lady too. No, Chris, you were fine. I'd be like, girl, he busy. So I just assume I'd be like, so is it Jamar and C Diggy again? And
yep. I'll be here next week too. I'm going to LA in December, but that's different. But yeah.
Fabulous. Jamar will be here, I think, next week as well. And again, I saw Jamar today. We had brunch and was giggling, got drunk, pissy drunk. Good times. But Chris, social media is an awesome spider multiverse shirt that you got going on there.
I'm ready for December 17th.
You and I both.
She's gonna be cute.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram, CDiggy1. I'm on YouTube as well, where I do my housewife reviews. What else? Patreon, 200 members and counting. Come see why. That's patreon.com, CDiggy1. And then I'm on Pop Roast with Alexander Rogers. You can find it on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple.
Work, bitch. You got you close to my numbers on Patreon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, get there. Speaking of which, to my Patreon members, that reaction's coming. I apologize. It's been taking, girl. It's been a weird weekend for Matthew. I did a Friendsgiving and somehow overcame my social anxiety for random folks I've never met. They were lovely, though. They were lovely. But I sat there listen, I need to get in the glow of the skin, the perfection within, the great backdrops, a little rap to show it within. Don't call him Kanye because he's mentally clear. We all know him for the rain that is Justin. Here, I thank you. That was my Miami.
Hey y'all. Oh,
You
this
better
show.
flow. You better fucking
Oh, I'm trying to channel tonight, What?
Look like you just finished.
We just
Dewey, you just finished.
Girl. No. When I tell y'all, I guess everybody's hot tonight because baby,
Listen, libations are clear. I just wanted to say, I'm glad.
Oh my
everyone
god!
showed
When I
up.
tell you, I have ascended. I'm like, woo.
On the register, bitch. Okay, and mind you, where is that tincture at? I'm gonna have to dab a little bit before this happens.
Lord Jesus.
Oh my god!
It's gonna be that kind of panel, motherfuckers. Hey, Justin, how you doing, baby?
Yes. Hey, everybody. Please make sure to visit my link right here. Listen to Fuckboy Problems, my podcast. If you met a fuckboy, I feel like all of us have. Come listen to our stories this week. We're talking about our friends off limits. Yes or no? Definitely come listen. And also, I finally added videos and started launching my channel. So if you want to know how to put together a skincare routine, a basic skincare routine from the drugstore or at Target, go check out my channel. And see Diggy, he about to put together a routine too. I put for him. So check it out.
Yeah, I cannot wait.
I need to hear the reviews.
Oh my
I'm
god,
ready. We're
I
gonna
need
see how
to
this
do
turn out.
this. I need to do this.
Yes, we can
I'm
all
like,
do it.
I need skin products. Oh, no, listen. Thank you, Justin, for being here, bitch. Justin texted me last night, and I had, friend, this is what happened. I was at the Friendsgiving, and when you texted me, and I was like, oh, I can't text him back because we were in the middle of the game. I wasn't trying to be rude, so I was like, girl, I got to text her, but low-key, I wanted to because I was like, I'm not trying to play the game. So I was sitting there like this with your text like the whole time. Like, yeah. Oh no, I'm not gonna play this round. And I was texting you and going back. Okay, wait, I might have to play. Like, no, it was like 20 minutes of that. I promise you. So glad you're here. If the gun is loaded, kaboom, go for it. That's how we're playing today.
Not today. It's all peace and love. It's all peace and love today.
Is it because it's wrapped? Is that why?
Yes. It's Zen Win. C Diggy is Zen Win.
Zen Win. Girl, don't get me started on Wendy.
Were you ever Zen?
Girl, Wendy.
I know that's right.
That was the read of it all.
That whole reunion has been her trying to buck her eyes out of her head, child. Like I've lost a lot from Miss Wendy. I really have. I don't know who that is.
Came there with an axe to grind. That's all I gotta say.
And they're mad that Mia is a former stripper who's thriving now. All
Mad
tea.
about it.
All tea. Like y'all are mad. Like that girl.
Terrible, but she can improve those.
There are a few things that could be clipped and nipped and
her mug be given questionable, but
it's Kenya season 1 for her. Yep, it's a little graveyard, but it'll get there.
It was given like the moon. It was given craters of the moon.
It's just a bunch of bodies that were buried that haven't been fully put down just yet. Just a little bit, a couple of raised hairs, but you will get there for Mia. Now, on to the show itself, a Drag Race. Sorry to Potomac. We'll see you soon in a few hours. I promise you, I'll be watching.
With Nikki.
Oh, Nikki's gonna be on this episode.
Yes.
Like the end part, but she's gonna be on this one.
Okay, because I was bored the last one.
Right, it was super boring.
Goddamn, okay, it's cute that Giselle and Karen actually can be friends as light-skinned women, Kendall gender, but there you go. All right.
Oh my Lord.
Reminders.
The trauma. Don't say her name. That trauma.
Someone said something
in my
comment section. Someone said something in my comment section about Kendall gender and the fact that she brought up the identity part later. I forget what it was, but it was like, ooh, that is a good point. But then again.
And y'all slid in my DMs trying to tell me about Canadian culture. I know what colorism is, people. I'm not stupid.
You weren't the only one. You weren't
Trying to
the only
educate
one.
me about there's a different type of culture in Canada. What? Light skin and dark skin, girl? You said you prided yourself on being light skinned. It's simple. It's called
They don't be in my
colorism.
DMs for that kind of stuff. That's funny.
Right, girl. Can I
My
have
little
5 to
love.
10 minutes to chat with you, baby?
My little love.
I was
Okay.
confused by that too. I just finished watching Canada, the M part. She confuses me.
She confuses herself.
We're gonna talk about it.
I ain't confused. I see
I
her
have
swear
had
on.
several
Really?
conversations about her and the agenda, but I'm also like, let's not call it that. But I'm also aware that within the first couple episodes, I wasn't aware of a lot of things until, and it was like,
Well,
okay, okay. But with Kimura, I knew what was up from day one.
at least she didn't dress as a slave on the runway. So
Oh my god!
it's too
All
early.
right,
It's
that was
too
the
early.
first shot.
I'm
That was
sorry.
the first shot.
It's Master gonna
What
tell
if,
us in the
what if
evening.
Kendall did dress as a slave on the
Yes,
runway? I really did
If
think
she
about
did, we
that.
would have to drag her
yes.
because she doesn't know the experience.
Is Master
She-
gonna tell us tomorrow?
She better have
so
dressed
mad
as
you
a house
always-
slave.
That's why it's bringing down the house.
Nobody knows the
The
trouble
trouble
I
I
see.
I can't.
Oh my god. I
Follow
love
the
that movie.
drinking
Yeah.
That was my shit in
gourd.
the third grade.
Well,
I
16
love
minutes
that
in,
movie. I have to
everybody.
watch that
Welcome
tonight.
to the panel.
Y'all say, let's get this panel.
Where is my tincture? I am not going to be able to do this
So
today.
this
All
is
right,
us today.
Play. Somebody
On
press
this
play,
land?
please.
girl. Let me
Ja
press this
Rayton
button.
on
I
this
have to go.
land.
I gotta go find my. I gotta go find my medicine. I can't.
That's your medicine, Grandma. Grandma gotta get her medicine.
No, y'all have killed Auntie. I am over here like, what are we talking about? Wait,
Why
the
is this bitch searching?
can't.
Oh my lord. Oh Jesus. It's gonna be that kind of ride, you all. Oh, if these don't look like the Golden Girls, I'm sorry. Every time I see Kitty Scott Claus, I just think she is like a 45-year-old white woman.
It looks like Glenn/Glenda to me playing with his Barbie doll.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's Glenda.
Not Glenda.
Just one drop. All right.
Yeah.
So
One drop.
that tincture is still holding over from San Diego,
That's
y'all.
the San Diego. Damn. She's
Same
still
one.
here. She's still
Yep.
here.
Damn.
Oh,
Yep.
girl.
And the vape pen's still here too.
She was that. That tincture was getting us all together.
I still got 3 edibles left. and I
Not
got
the
about
aunties are
15
litty
bags.
titty.
I got
We
15 bags of
are.
CBD too, bitch. So
Kitty
I be
does have a very big head.
Kitty got. Yes,
Well,
he
there it
does.
is. There
All
it
right.
is.
Kitty's reaction, though, she has the same reaction every week when they have a special guest. That little thing, it freaks me the hell out. I'm like, girl, is this a rat? Like, what's going on? This tick.
well. I wouldn't go down that route, but I would say
Well, no,
that
no, no,
Kitty,
no, no. It's a funny reaction.
she gets very excited for people who she knows that are people that we don't know. And that's what I think is so exciting or funny for us, because it's like, girl, I have no idea who this is, but Kitty makes me want to listen to their music and then find out it's terrible. That kind of bit. But they're back in the workroom. The badge conversation is taking place. Vanity Milan is sitting there with her shared badge while everybody else has an individual, at least one. She says she can lip sync her way to the final 3. No one thought that. Not a soul.
She didn't really think that either.
Not with that gladiator breastplate. No, ma'am. That wasn't going to happen.
That bitch
She
looked
said
like
it
it was
even?
ashen and gray.
That was not her skin color.
Mm-mm.
And I had a conversation with somebody about
I
this
was
on
the
my
only person that
Instagram.
clocked that.
It's the fact that for certain girls, particularly with dark melanated women or men, I should say, with the breastplate bit, there's not that many options. So it's possible she could have bought one where it was 2 colors and it was like white woman or black woman. And that's what she got.
Yeah.
At the same time, I also know that she wasn't ready for how that was going to look on camera.
She was not.
A cell phone picture is a lot different from a whole big ass $10,000 machine. So I feel bad, but I'm also like, girl, at the same time, it looks like a bib. It looks like you could be shot and you'd be fine. I thought it was a breastplate for Reno 911 and they was about to have a new bulletproof vest, girl. I didn't know what was happening.
It's like season 9 when we went over to high def and the camera was clocking
Uh,
all the
Most of
girls.
those breastplates- most of their breastplates look like that. It's like, girl, what is this Kevlar on your chest?
Crystal
then all-
Versace.
makeup
Yeah.
exists. You can put makeup on your her, but you could use
Right.
makeup to try to match your color. Like I've seen other people do it. I know other queens that do it. Akira, like I see makeup all over her breastplate whenever I'm in her hotel room, like seeing her getting ready. Like, yeah, you can do your makeup.
happening in the
no,
hotel
not too
room?
much. Not too much. Not too much. Love you down.
Let me down. Wait.
Messy.
Look at you, girl. And listen, they say the problem.
And that's how you clear a bitch.
Thank you. Let me down. But wait. No, I got to touch. I got to put on Bitch Puddin's breastplate that Victoria Elizabeth Black made, and it was very like, oh shit, this is fucking heavy and all that kind of stuff. But the way it looked, she could accessorize it to where you wouldn't even know it was there. Like Crystal's, it sits up on her neck. So I'm thinking all you can do is wear high neck things or have a little choker or something to make it not noticeable. But if there's any moment we just look and stare at you, bam. And then the illusion's like, okay, she's a doll that's
It's
clearly been put on the wrong
broken.
body. Yeah. So I don't want to hate on them for that because this is what drag is. At the same time, it's just for TV. It's like, ooh, shit, that'd be right there in your face like that.
But you know someone who is always conscious of that, and I gotta give that to them. Ella, when she wears her boobs, she usually pretty much does a good job at covering hers up. I mean, and Crystal does too for the most part, but you always see Crystal's like neck. I don't know why you always catch her neck.
Kitty been coming for Vanity all season. Kitty the nerve.
Kitty
coming for someone when you
has.
built like a Decepticon.
Wow, you drug
I didn't know
her.
that. I didn't know that was the end of that one. I just read the beginning, bitch. I apologize for anybody built like a Decepticon feeling that shade. I apologize.
Oh, wow.
Leo. Category
you called
is
Kitty a white refrigerator.
What is that?
Oh gosh.
No, Blake. What is that? I believe that's a Pokemon.
Kecleon. It's a
Kecleon?
chameleon.
Kecleon
It's a
realness.
chameleon.
Okay.
Yeah. No one
That's
picks
a
that
lot.
Pokemon. Let's see here. I'm done with this picture, y'all. Yes, great. All right. Next slide includes RuPaul on the screen. Thanks, Ru. I always like this for some reason. Their maxi challenge. Let's just go ahead and talk about it. It's the roast. It's the Pearly Gates roast. These queens have to read or try to, I guess, themselves, which is the point of this, them getting into heaven by, dragging themselves, but also the judges and their fellow competitors. But wait, there's a twist. Everyone who was eliminated unfairly, everyone who was eliminated gets to come back and I guess be a part of the audience of hecklers. So now they must do stand-up. Top 4. Great. Awesome. Ella has the most badges. She gets to pick the order. The order is Crystal, Ella, Vanity, Kitty. Do you agree with the order? Did it make the sense to you? Like I've done that to just fuck over Crystal and Vanity because they weren't going to do good. So I was like, you first, you
done the
third.
same exact thing.
Yeah.
I would have done the same thing,
Yeah,
girl. I'm not
same.
pulling no punches. I'm coming to win. Ella Bidet is coming to win, baby. She said this ain't RuPaul's best friend's race. And I like that. I'm in her game right now. I'm following her strategy.
Nothing personal, but
it's not the time of the competition to really like try to pull a stunt because if you fuck up, it goes really, really left. Let me just do this the right way in which I know I'm gonna make top 3 and be good.
Yeah, and Crystal wanted to go first.
Also, she had never done stand-up, right?
True. None of them have ever done stand-up. So I was kind of
the safe bet.
Yeah, because you want to make sure the person look a fool before you. So after that, you do nothing but make people laugh. That was tragic, wasn't it? Like, that's how you have to start off the bit. And it's done. So Crystal said she wanted to go first. It was like, girl, that was dumb. But go ahead and say that because now it doesn't look like it was personal or anything. It's like, oh, yeah, you can go first. No shade.
She
I'll
walked
go right
into that
behind you.
mess.
Poor Vanity. Kitty was behind you. All right. Yeah, it was like, all right, we'll see how this goes here. But of course, Dirty Rice and many other things were said today. We'll get there. I don't care about the middle. We already saw what happened. There was cute scenes in between. Catch my review available now on YouTube. Here's RuPaul's outfit. What do we think of this?
I like it.
She looked like a Christmas ornament.
She does.
Oh, next week's episode.
I loved it. I love the bang. I like the little swoop. It was a little youthful. It gave me a little Barbie. I
Better
loved
than the
it.
last three. Better than the last three outfits.
Yeah,
for
it
damn
was
sure.
certainly an improvement.
I was like, Rue, see what happens when you've been hitting that bar real low? This shit's cute. I mean, it is cute though, for real. I was like, okay, Rue, I like the hair too. A little. I know her. She's lovely.
It gives me ice skater realness in her 60s.
Yes.
Is that a compliment?
So ice skating commentator.
Chris, I was
So
trying
Tara
to figure it out.
in a few more years.
I was like,
know.
maybe someone found that lovely. I don't know who, but
It's not a compliment.
I mean, they
Oh,
they flew first class. I don't know. It's fine, Rue. The face is lovely as usual. Good job, Black Raven. We appreciate you.
Oh.
All right. Let's see.
Not
Are
Raven.
y'all watching her reality show?
No.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Did it start? I thought it starts like Thanksgiving.
It's 24th. Yeah, I believe the 24th of November is when it starts. I might catch a few episodes if it's interesting because Italia kind of made me go, oh, I may watch this. I don't know about reviewing, but I probably will watch it because they were reading, bitch. They were reading in Italia. I was like, oh, this is a gag. Oh, hey, Michelle down the way. What's up? Come on,
I want this shirt.
I like the way that hair just sits.
The ponytail is just long.
It's like kaboom.
They just wrapped them bundles around that little gray hair. Because ain't none of that her hair, baby.
Damn.
Speaking of Michelle Visage, she'll be hosting with Leah Remini again for Wendy Williams.
I know. She announced it this weekend. Exciting.
2 times, girl.
They're a good duo.
I want Sherry Shepherd though. That's who
I heard she did well too.
Sherry was good,
Yeah.
but sometimes I'm a little shoulder weary of Sherry. She's a little, I don't know, something about Sherry. Her and Cheryl Underwood. I like Cheryl Underwood, but her and Sherry Shepherd look like they do this crossover event all the time. I don't know what it is. Let's get to Alan Carr, like into the multi-universe. Like they're a part of 2 different dimensions. Alan Carr, you're one of my favorite judges. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, my computer's about to die. So, oh my God, where's his charger? He's fun. Compressing play. All right, next person. I'm so organized. She's fucking hilarious.
She read herself all night.
Baby, I love her outside of Drag Race, but the fact that she got on here and it was this funny joke back and forth with Rue, it was like, okay, Rue, this is the comedian right here. It's the real one. So I love her. Hey, Kathy Burke. It was nice seeing you. You were good people.
Not Kathy Bates.
It was good seeing you.
I said Burke.
No, somebody in the chat said Kathy Bates.
Oh,
Kathy
Omar.
Bates.
Omar.
It looked like her in the set of Misery. Misery.
You know,
don't say that about my favorite.
It do not. She do
No,
not
it
look like
don't.
the
I love
Cock-a-Doodle
Misery.
car. It does not look like that lady. Did she put a whole block on that? I couldn't believe they showed that.
Man.
That's what
I cannot believe it.
I said, not the door was swinging open. I couldn't do it. Oh, poor thing. Pearly Gates roast. This was lovely. Nice little screenshot. Continue. Everyone was in attendance, and yes, I zoomed in.
We get
Thank
zooming.
you.
Here we go. Let's
Not
talk
zoomed
about
in.
some
Oh my
people who were
God.
there.
No, don't do it.
By the way,
Don't
there's
do
another
it.
Electra on Italia. There's another queen named Electra.
Another. What?
Electra Bionic.
And she's
is the name.
And she's fierce, baby. That's Dua Lipa's little sister.
Now, I will
What I
say,
tell you,
pussy Dooley. I was like, okay, Miss Mama. She out of drag, completely different. In drag, what the fuck? It's like, oh, okay, so you're the first Electra I've been like living for outside of Pose. Hey, Victoria Scone, nice to see your knee here. Anubis in her Egyptian glory is all available. And Victoria Green looking like she's looked the season halfway there. Honestly.
She look like a white Shanae.
dang, I
Look like a white Shanae.
yes, no, that's literally what I
I'm
was gonna say.
lying.
She looked like she would. No, she looked like she got this wig from the. She
Oh,
looked like she went to the hood of alignment.
Boo, Julie Boo. Boo, Julie Boo.
Have you ever gone to Whole Foods and seen like the cucumber spaghetti or whatever? That's what this looks like.
Bitch, you said a
Yes.
white Shanae. So, well, Vicky.
She looked like
Okay.
she looked like a head of lettuce. She looked like shredded lettuce in a bag or something.
It's poor, unfortunate wig. Okay, so let's see here. Now, Charity Case knows the assignment.
Wow.
Transformation.
And you just sitting, sis. They asked you to sit down, and that's what you was given. I mean,
She was probably pissed off. She would have done a really good job in all of the challenges after she got
Yes.
booted. I was like, I would be mad too, sis.
You think she would have done good in this roast though?
no.
That
Yeah,
I don't think.
I don't think she
No.
would have done good in this roast. Yeah,
No, she's
I
good
don't- I
for
don't-
bringing up the truth. I don't know
see it for
about
that.
reading somebody with playfulness here. You know, she might actually drag a bitch, into the swamp with this outfit.
Yeah, I feel like
Now-
she would have kept it too real.
Boo.
Ooh,
I knew you were gonna have
not
that
the
one,
lipstick
though.
on
She
your
got
teeth.
lipstick on her
Now,
teeth.
I know you were gonna do it too. Yes.
Look. Oh my god.
Yes, zoom in. Ah!
Anyway,
Scarlett,
And
remember
that's how
this
we're gonna remember
conversation
you.
about friendships and the people that don't fuck with you? They clearly don't, bitch, because
They
you
don't
can sit
like
there all
No,
day
nobody.
with that on them teeth. And what's funny is they continue to come back to her. It was still there.
Still
I was like,
there.
damn. Bitch, it's
Don't
not a
nobody
little
love
bit
you,
either.
baby.
It ain't a
no,
little bit.
so wrong.
Ain't nobody your friend, girl. Karma.
Get your
That girl
team to help you
Karma.
out.
This is low key for the girls that were mad when we were talking about Scarlett too. That's yours. There she go. No, but at the same time,
Screenshot.
at the same time, how am I rude for that? She did that. I can't. How am I rude for
No,
that?
she did that. She did that.
You are wearing lipstick. Why are you biting your teeth? Come on. Like, I mean, y'all ladies know what's up. I mean, gentlemen, well, here we go. Thank you.
Look like she just
Still
finished.
going.
Not to
This
zoom
deep
deeper.
throat in the stick.
It's still going. Oh my God.
How much did you zoom in on?
I just wanted
Oh
y'all to
my
make sure.
god.
I just wanted to be sure that everyone knew her teeth are clean, except for that lipstick. All right. Now that I'm done doing what I love to do, let's get on to Crystal and this breast bib.
I really hate that she does not cover this. It looks
yeah,
so
the net.
crazy.
It looks like a Barbie doll.
How do
Yeah,
you
I'm just
get
like, what
read
was the reason?
more than you read? How do you get dragged so
I mean,
horribly? RuPaul even gathered you and with quickness.
not anymore.
And I mean, everyone went boom, boom. I mean, the floor shook, bitch. I'm sorry.
I
That
thought
was
she did
painful.
okay though. I did. Like from what it was, I thought she did better than I thought she would.
She did better than Roxy Andrews ever did.
That's a very low bar.
That's true.
Head of lettuce.
Tasha
Just
Salad.
saying.
Right.
Oh, that's what it
Salad.
was. Not head of lettuce.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. You're right.
She auditioned
I mean, this
several
was
times.
like watching this was still like watching a train crash. Like this was horrible to
It
watch.
was.
It was cringy still. Like nothing about this still was like enjoyable until she was getting clowned by everyone else. Till she became the joke. That's when
The
it became
outfit was
funny.
cute. Outfit was cute though. I'll give her that. And at least she took the
Oh yeah, I
jokes.
live for this blazer.
She didn't, get angry and not read back. We'll talk about that in a second too. I was like, why even start up the car if you're not going to drive, bitch? But yeah, go ahead,
know.
Crystal, for just looking cute. in
I didn't
this
think
wig.
she like crashed and burned. I thought Vanity did, but
No, oh no, we'll talk. Yeah, we're
Oh,
gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about.
They
I
both
like
crashed.
Vanity.
One was
I
just
like
one
Vanity
was just bigger than
only
the
because
other.
it was cringy.
I'm
It
gonna
made me
read you
laugh.
because whatever, bitch. What the fuck? I was confused.
It was
What
but
you sitting over there looking like
this big. She ate it the fuck up.
Elevade sat them hoes down and said, "Let me show you how the show is done, darling. Micro warfare."
microwave. When
I
I,
love
tell
that
you
one.
this girl, she
brought
flipped it and reversed it. That girl did that.
she looks like Patty
I don't have
LaPone.
nothing to say.
You said Patty LaPone?
I see why you say that.
She does. Yeah, I do see that.
Yeah.
It gives a little theater. It gives a little stage. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Said,
in her
what's going
face.
on here? I'm sorry, y'all. I've been
That she
looking.
looks like the artist to me though now.
But
When
this
I-
wig.
Oh yeah, I hated her. I hated her styling, her wig, her outfit. I hated what she was wearing.
I mean,
But
it's
the words coming out of her mouth saved it.
it's been
I
consistent.
actually love this wig for this challenge.
Yep, this
Okay.
is Nikki's American Idol wig.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah.
I was trying to
That
figure
is
out
the
which
American
Nikki
Idol
wig it
wig.
was. Yes, that's the Nikki wig.
Or Lady Gaga's wig from Telephone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
my
yeah,
God,
telephone.
Dre. Now, Dre,
What
none of
Rose
them were
wishes she could.
as terrible as a few last seasons, though. True, some of these roasts have been kind of like, all right, let's go here.
This was a quality roast.
Oh, heckler of lettuce. Well, she's funny sitting down. Ella looks like it's her first time in drag ever. Time she's in drag. Lux. Oh my gosh.
Damn,
Sherry
Lux
O'Terry
still-
did a great job. Goodbye. I'm done. Wow. Not Sherry. Wow.
I don't
That's an
know
old
that.
Sherry
SNL reference.
Terry.
The one who was a cheerleader
Right.
with Will Ferrell when they were doing the cheer things. or whatever.
Terry.
And she was in Scary not that scary movie, the one where she was Gail Weathers in the one where and they did the whole Blair Witch Project bit. Yeah, okay. But no,
Not
Ella did
another
her
teen
job.
movie?
No, it was the one with the Wayans brothers, and it was the scary one where Anna she got her career through that.
Anna Kendrick,
Scary
Scary
Movie?
Movie.
Oh, Scary Movie.
Yeah.
It was called
Yeah,
Scary Movie? Why am I
Yes.
thinking too
Yeah, it's
hard?
called
I'm thinking
Scary
too hard.
Movie.
Scary Movie.
Thinking too hard. Yes. That
Yeah,
cum shot
Anna
was
Faris. Yeah,
amazing.
she's the star.
Yeah, and she used
Anna
to date.
Faris, excuse me, Anna.
There he goes, Anna. That's why I'm like Anna. I'm like, who is Anna?
Anna Faris.
Okay, I mean, let's give positives before we just talk about what we need to talk about here. Makeup
After a
improved.
night of hooking, Trade ain't like the session. So
Outfit was better, dude. I was okay with the
Crystallized.
outfit. I was okay with this outfit. It was one of her better ones.
I like it.
personally. Yeah, that's
She
where
looked
I'll
like
stop at the
Mother
pot.
Goose. She looked like Mother Goose and a Digimon. I don't know. It like combined.
I think it's a very
I don't
beautiful
know.
outfit, not for this particular challenge.
It gives me Carnival
Yes.
a little bit, but like giving me
Yeah.
like a light version of that since it's not too many feathers. I do like y'all giving this Mother Goose bit run. I can't from the
I'm
comment section.
sorry, she did.
But let's talk about where the problems lied with this one in the fact that the set wasn't really there. She was talking about food, and then the stories never landed anywhere outside of I started here, but then we landed in the wrong street. It was a bad Uber drive for me. It was very that. And then when she got heckled, it was embarrassing to watch her not be able to clap back. Girl, are you for real? Like they clowned you, sis. They were clowning you.
It's worse when you have like she's talked about being able to read the girls, and it's like when it happens, you can't read the girls.
So what is the truth?
Oh yeah, she did say white supreme. Somebody mentioned that.
That was funny.
That was
was funny. But that's it. It was like the only giggle for me. I was like, White Supremes, ha ha, I'll put that in my back. But then I left it there.
I'm
I'm
I laughed at her set, but it was cringy. I laughed because of the cringe worthiness of it all.
You
I was
laughed
cracking
at
up.
her. You didn't
I
laugh
was
at
cracking up.
This part right here, when she
It was
grabbed
so
the mic
cringy.
and went to the front of the stage, I sat up for nothing. I said, girl, about to gather. Nothing happened.
nothing.
I said, for Scarlett
Over
to
there
clap
with
at
her
you,
name.
she was like, that was pathetic. Just sitting there, yes, queen. That was pathetic. Kitty over there, go see. Was I lying? See, I'm telling you. Either way, Dirty Rice has been your catchphrase the entire season. And it was put into the set. I was like, oh my God, Vanity, get off the stage faster. But at least you were pretty. For me, I thought she was pretty. I was like, okay, this is a beautiful look.
Absolutely.
Joel, I'm going to highlight this. They needed a mentor session.
Probably.
A little coaching, yeah. That would have helped
I
them
didn't.
refine these, probably. That's surprising. They usually get one. Where was Kathy Burke at? Where was Kathy at?
Hold up. Truth. I think they did need to. Oof, this face.
Oof.
I hated
Kitty's
this. I hated this
got
look.
Claus as the mom from the Goldbergs. What?
Jay, that's what she looked like. Jay, oh my gosh.
Not Wendy McClendon Covey.
I hate this look on her so
I hate it too.
Omar.
It was stressing me out. I was like, Gemma, if you don't get the hell off the stage.
Shut up, Omar, standing in for Kathy Bates. No, you need to stop. No, she do look like Mama from the Goldbergs, for real. Or at least, someone's mom about to pick somebody up from school with this thing. And this
With the
wig.
nativity scene for Christmas with her children.
Come on, nativity.
Not a mom. Yeah, it definitely looks like a mom wearing this for her children. Yeah.
Imagine you at
it's
the front desk and
costume.
seeing her walk up. Oh my God, it's that lady from yesterday.
It also gives me general manager of Party City.
I was gonna say Bath and Body Works.
for like Halloween.
Bath and Body Works.
Oh yeah, I could definitely see her as a Bath and Body Works
It's
manager.
the
too. I could definitely
Christmas
see her wearing this.
candle sale.
Not
Yeah.
wait, Jay. Wait, I
Jay
know.
from Big Mouth.
Oh my god!
Why would you love me?
She does give Lola.
Jay. There it is. There it is. It's not fair. I
Everything's
love
gotta end with
Lola.
the
That show is so good. I don't give a fuck what anybody says about that one.
I love
Okay.
this show.
But to be fair, okay, she did good, but the reading part where she kept on looking down, I was like, okay, sis, come on. You know, you should have some of this memorized by now, or at least have the flow together. But I thought her jokes did land, and there were some funny ones. So I actually like Kitty's set.
It was a cute close.
Yeah, I think she was just
I feel
taking
like-
us out of it every time she had to go back and reset. It kind of like took you out of like the flow, so then it wasn't just like a smooth experience. So you
Mhm.
could kind of see the holes in her performance more versus like, you know, in comparison to Ella's, who walked all the way around the stage, which you now have that to compare to as well.
10th grade sociology project. I hear that.
I'm
Dooley,
gonna
what
be
you
mad.
saying?
I'm gonna be bothered if they crown her though, and I feel like they keep kind of like
Who?
Kitty.
She will not.
Oh yeah, they do be hinting
They
like they're
kinda-
gonna give it to her.
they kind of let her move kind of through with no resistance, and I'm like,
Yeah, she hasn't really gotten a lot of feedback, negative critiques the
They're
whole
not about
season.
to crown Kitty though. That's not happening.
I hope not, because it's Ella's game to lose, and I'm gonna say that very clearly.
It's between Crystal
Yeah.
and Ella.
I
So
feel like
Kitty's-
Crystal down to herself. She's on a downswing.
Yeah.
But baby,
For this look.
So category is oh my goddess, and please do this more often, because if that's the case, the girls can come with it. Because Crystal Versace, guess what, bitch? You still ain't missing. You still ain't
good
missing.
job. This is gorgeous.
Oh, I
Gorgeous.
firmly disagree. This feels like too many ideas, actually, because that fabric, that like velvet, nothing about that really, to me, like nothing about that really like goes with that gold and silver. It feels forced. Like if you really get into it, would you see a goddess with this heavy velvet? You wanted something light and sheer. It just felt heavy on top of that metal, which was also really heavy. Like I love the like kind of like gold sequin outfit, but that brown velvet, it just felt like such a forced choice.
but I don't really know that I would ever see a goddess. So like it would really be up to my
I
own
think the Nords disagree.
I mean, yes. I mean, no, that's fine. I mean, no, that's fine. Just thinking about like what she had on, like looking at I just didn't like the fabric choices. Yeah. I mean, perhaps I mean for everybody. I just wish she would have had like a lighter. I just wish she would have had like a lighter, more flowy fabric. That brown velvet just felt like so like it just felt like so different than like the gold and the sequin. It just felt like a clash. But hey, y'all like what y'all like, and I wear what I wear.
Yep. Well, I thought this was the best
Period.
look of the night. So
All right. I you know what, Justin? It's your opinion, and I appreciate you for it. I think it's a fabulous opinion, illuminated by your name with a diamond in the back and red lighting. I think it's wonderful, but I'm going to fucking disagree with you here, bitch. I was
That's
given
fine.
Sun Goddess. I was given sort of this light tease. I liked the velvet because of how the whole, you know, fabric that changes colors or whatever with the silver and the gold. I like that heaviness with it a little bit. I like the fact that it felt grounded in a sense, even though she's supposed to give some goddessness. The mug was right. The headpiece was Mayan. I thought it was pussy. I really, really did. However, I'm also like, girl, I heard you though. That's why I was like, oh shit. Okay, let me think about this.
He hates it.
Let me think about this. She hates her. No, but
Oh my gosh, y'all will not start this beef. Y'all will not take this and
kidding.
twist it. Nah, he hates her. Y'all will not buy
He
me
hates
like I'm
her.
on there. Y'all will not do me like that.
Justin said, "Fuck Crystal Versace."
Mhm.
I'm playing. I'm
Sure
playing. I'm
did.
He
playing.
said drag her.
I
Y'all
play.
can take it to the bank. No.
I'm playing. Girl, but as long as it's,
I
as
live
long
for
as it's
that. I live
cashable,
for that white
that's
platinum hair
fine.
though. I live for that hair though, and that lip sync. I live for her tonight though.
yeah, I again,
shoot.
Justin's point. That's his point. I know some of y'all agree. I see you in there, Jose. You like absolutely, Justin. Absolutely. I know, baby.
It's ghetto
But-
opinions. No.
Not Bob to Blair.
that up.
Yo,
Yes,
wait,
that's
wait.
exactly what it is.
Mm-mm. That opinion is
Bob
giving
drug
me
that
very
girl.
much like a Big Mama your arm.
Crystal's
Like,
Justin's
it's a
Blair. I
boo.
can't.
No, y'all will not. Y'all will not bring this. You will
I
not
see the
start this
tweet. I
controversy.
see the tweets.
She about to get me on the internet, girl.
Oh no, we love not Dre. Drag her. I can't. Crystal, it's Versace. No, I'm sorry, it's Versace. There we go. Versace. Oh, I should have gave you this close up, bitch. I mean, come on,
Now
Jazz.
that is
Yes,
pretty with
look
the
at
light.
that.
That's over. Now, yes, the
Why is
light,
it so?
everything.
Why you
Now
religion?
that's cute.
Now
Girl,
you
I'm not. I still don't like
backpedaling.
no.
Why you
No.
reading?
Let me be.
I'm not
Let me
playing
be very
spades with
clear.
Justin.
I never said that she didn't look good. I said I didn't like that fabric.
I
never
thought you
said she
shared what
looked
you
good.
shared. What you shared.
No, he was speaking on
What I said was. What I said
So
was.
bull-
what I said was yes.
What I said was. The fabric clashed with the other way she was going. It feels like she's going to two different parts. Like
You
like
said
this
she
was
looked like aluminum
when those
foil.
two
We
Digimons
heard what you
merged.
Some
said.
bullshit.
When those two Digimon, when you know
Mm-mm.
how like when two Digimon merge, that's what she looks like. Sometimes it don't always go
Listen.
together right.
Listen,
But
if
yeah,
if
she
Goku
looks
and Vegeta
cute.
want to have a fusion together and give us Gogeta, they can do that. And this is giving me Super Saiyan T's. Kaboom, Dragon Ball. We did that. All right. Oh, I don't want to say the number. Can we get 667 up
Kaboom,
in
Dragon
here?
Ball.
Can we get 667 up in here, please? Please.
All right.
Speaking of which,
not the devil number.
I'm like, okay, thank you.
The
Somebody had
devil's
to give
number
me
is
either,
actually 616 and not 666, y'all. It's 616.
Who is that? Who did
When did
that
that
to you?
happen?
Who is that?
Yeah, when did that happen?
That's why
What's
we
his
know?
name?
When?
Look it up. It's there.
Okay, I'll do it. All right, next up is Ella Vidae, giving us the constellation Queen of the Skies of Goddessness. I think the wig should have been a tad bit higher.
Wasn't she
Or a
Virgo?
headpiece.
Could've been.
Well, she's
I
born on the
guess.
23rd of September. So
Makes
she's
her
a
a
Which
Libra.
would make her
Libra,
a
but
Libra.
they told me yesterday when I did this little review, Matt, it's Virgo Libra cusp, so she technically is still Virgo. And I'm like, what did that happen?
It's not quite how that works.
Is it
But
widely
we're-
known?
It's not how that works.
I mean, I
Right.
have heard of cusp. I mean, I've heard cusp. You know, I do have some thought, but yeah, this was a reach.
I thought it was lovely though, for what it's worth.
It's cute. but
From
I'm
the
just
neck
thinking,
down,
look at-
yes.
I thought it was lovely.
I think her face is pretty too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
think
like her face. I just don't
the
like the
head is-
wig. I like her face. Yeah,
Right, I
get
think the
y'all
head,
right.
I
Yeah,
think
like
the head is
makeup.
right, but not with this look. Like the hair needs to be
Yeah.
like, I do think the wig is pretty. I think the face is pretty. I think she looks really good.
But if she had a headpiece, it'd be a different story, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it needs to be higher.
And Rue's suggestion was really perfect about like lifting everything up. That was the exact kind of feedback I would have gone that direction, pulling everything up like to the sky, versus like just these 40 inches of human hair.
This is going to be the statement for the next 5 years. But is it fashion?
Is it fashion? It's a
Is it
bodysuit.
fashion? Mm-hmm.
With
It seems plain. It's a
rhinestones.
myth. Seems
I mean,
something.
coming after Crystal, like this just,
Yeah.
it didn't wow me.
The hair is human, but
Also,
it
yeah.
wasn't
She was
given.
so excited. She's like, I finally got a human wig. Look at
It's
my human
40
wig.
And I'm wearing 40
Because you
inches
know
of
she paid a lot for
human
it too. So
hair.
it's that was
That's
like, oh,
really
damn,
where
they're
the pride
reading.
was
He
coming
was
from.
geek.
They're reading my coin like a little bit, girl, a little
They
bit.
talk a whole lot about vanity for wearing them synthetic wigs, and meanwhile everybody was wearing them.
And she
Right?
wore it, and she wore it again too. Let's see here. Ella is
It was just a little
exceptionally talented.
flat.
It's not a winning runway. Agreed. A dead.
Mm-hmm.
It would be gay for Satan. We
Mm.
had brunch. Did you see Instagram?
Not to-
She's drunk. She ain't gonna be on here. What are you talking about?
Her body was really good. I will say her body did look good. But yeah, these random like blue strings too. I felt like that was like incomplete and inconsistent. I couldn't get it, but
Well, something was in the sky and it was Ella Vidae, but not her wig. So next up, all right, I forget. Oh Lord. All right, Vanity Milan. Here we go. I would love to hear what y'all thoughts are on this because I was conflicted at first, but I gave it high marks for what it's worth. But there were a couple of moments where I was. I'll get a close up.
I'm not in the business of tearing another black woman down.
Well, from far away, it's the best she's ever looked. to me.
Up close, not so much.
Yeah, but still from the neck down, it's beautiful.
It gives me very the costume old girl wears at the end of Moulin Rouge. Black
Mm.
Hmm.
You don't bring it there, okay?
It felt like she was trying to. I felt like she was just trying to give you like Gold Queen of the Damned, and it just feels incomplete. Like I
Queen
felt
of the
like
Night.
we ran, or I don't know, something
You
Gold
said she
Queen
looked
of
like
the
a queen
Night.
of the
Something
night.
like that. Something.
No lashes.
Not no
I-
lashes.
Are there
Lashes.
lashes? I'm just not clocking that. Are
I
there?
don't see that, mama.
They might be
Oh.
there.
They might be. I mean,
They
I
might.
don't see it.
Not they
They
might
were-
be. There may
they're
be a
like-
201. There may be.
And
Oh my
not a
God.
not a 301.
Not a
They're
30. They're not
301.
stacked. That's for damn sure.
Nah.
Girl, Jose, I
Yeah.
hate you for this. Party City Wakanda. We'll get to.
Oh,
We'll get
all
to
right.
Cynthia
We're
Kiss
making
in a
choices.
second. We'll get to
Not
Cynthia
We're
Kiss in a
making
second.
choices.
Maybe
Wow.
there are small. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. No,
There's
she
no-
wear. It's the
well, then
same
we don't even-
tights. Somebody was bringing up tights. It's the same ones. You know. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Eureka does Madonna. Wow, that was
Whoa.
accurate, actually. But we're missing the skirt because Eureka's actually was better.
that's a little mean.
Blake, that was a little.
Yeah.
So is this a chop for y'all, or I mean, I like it.
Yes.
I liked
Oh.
it, but I have issues with it. I liked it though. I really did. I just don't. I want so much better for this beautiful queen, and that's really where it is. I like the headpiece. I like elements of it. I just don't like it put together. There we go. Elements.
There are elements of it that I like, but as a cohesive thing, it's a boot to me.
They thought it would be a good sandwich, but it wasn't. But everything outside of it was great by itself. But it's not a sandwich. Oof. Yeah.
There are just things that need to be removed or
Editing. Editing is the phrase here.
When this baby gets a few more years in time, it is the threat that she will be. But like just right now, I'm like, oh girl, this is just a lot on top. I'm not trying to shade this, but it does look like one is sitting up here and then one's down. It's a lot. So I don't know. But I like Vanity a lot. It's just hard. This is hard.
It was time.
I didn't like this.
Kitty
I didn't
Scott
either.
Claus.
I
Boo.
thought this was it was cute. A soft tooth.
Yes, I thought it was cute.
No.
A soft
Mm-mm.
tooth. Her hair is amazing. This is the best she's ever looked.
The
up
hair
top.
is gorge. The hair is gorge, but it just felt so predictable for her, and it felt like so like I guess like expected. I don't know. That was the one
This is-
like
this
kind of
is
like thing I think
ugly,
that took
y'all.
away from it.
This
This
feels
is
so
ugly.
Ugh, y'all so mean.
This feels like the
ugly.
scraps of the fabric room have been
Yes.
like this feels so cheap.
Like the laundry basket tipped over and she just picked up some shit and walked out. Like, I hate this.
Is there some more angles?
I feel like the gold plate was cute, but all the stuff behind it, yeah.
I think
I
she's
really
trying to,
wish she would have just wore the gold body plate as like a whole like dress piece. That would have been over to me.
I think
and just
she's
took
trying
away
to
the
use like Grecian references. I
I
think
was
that's
just
what I'm
about to
picking
say
on
that.
here. But like, I don't
Mhm.
like how this is put together at all.
Mm-mm. At all.
Draping is a thing, people. Draping.
Because even if you were gonna go Greek in terms of goddess, like I would imagine it's just a bit more of an armorish feel. Like this doesn't.
Well, she said Aphrodite, but isn't but
Oh, this is definitely not Aphrodite. I can tell you that.
that's why you heard me go silent. I was like, but she said Aphrodite. She literally said, and I was like, but you know,
This is a better picture. I think. I don't know.
It's
Her
a
face
boo.
is
You're still rooting for her.
Her face is beautiful.
I mean, she's not gonna win anyway, but I like this.
I hope not, but I mean, I think she's
Lawrence
gotta have a
Chaney
good
already
run.
won. Can we get another type of queen to win?
Ooh!
Her face is beautiful.
Ooh! You said some shit up.
I like this outfit. Again, it's a short fucking skirt, and she just hides it with this gold bit. They didn't read her for that, but read other girls, so there is some sort of favoritism in that factor. I do think this is the best of the short skirts she's ever worn. And I got what the assignment was given. She will not be in the Hercules movie But yes, I thought it was good for what it's worth. I did. She could be standing on a podium, not a pedestal. But yes. Oh, King. Oh, child. All right. This looks like a $40 Halloween costume of Aphrodite. Well,
It
I
does
got
look
more
like armor you
Valkyrie
can order
than
off the internet.
Goddess.
Yeah,
Hey,
Valkyrie.
Jeff.
I do want this category done more often though, because I would love to see other girls' interpretation of this.
Yeah.
Bring Bimini back in her
Bring
amoeba
Bimini
look.
back.
I forgot about the amoeba.
Yes,
That
that
was
amoeba
awesome.
look
That
was
was
everything.
Bimini was so
that
much fun to
Iris Van
watch.
Harpen inspired. Oh,
It was like, what is she
ooh,
gonna do
that
this
was
week? Because
such a
that first week
moment.
was a full bitch, but that after that,
Baby, when she
The
dropped the
post-COVID glow
beans,
up.
That break.
honey,
the
on and popping.
post-COVID, she came back with that face field, baby. Them lip fillers came back
Oh,
right.
I thought you were talking about sister, because you know that motherfucker was
Both
filled
of
when
them,
she
they
came
both
back.
of them came back looking like twins.
It's like tink tink tink. Ella Day
Look at
Welcome to
wins.
the same job.
Ella Day wins.
I was so happy for her.
4 badges. If she loses, whoo, it's a Bimini. It's a Bimini. I'm just saying. I'm skipping through. The lip sync was to Dua Lipa, Hallucinate. We love a little Dua, little Lipa.
I'm on Dula Pete.
I thought this was a good lip sync
It
for what
really
it was
was.
worth.
They
Yeah.
must have got
Okay.
They must have got the license into the Dua's whole catalog, because I don't know how many Dua songs we didn't
And
do.
that's
We could have
fine.
found some way better songs.
I like to hallucinate.
I mean, I do like
girl.
Dua, but I'm just saying.
Crystal served sexy. Like, I was surprised. Like, I thought she was gonna go home, but
Girl,
You
what,
she did really good.
She said she's sex on legs. She told y'all from the beginning. Y'all should listen.
Those splits were questionable though, but
okay, you talking about them bounce backs up? Yeah, I can't stand it when a girl go for a split and then somehow find her way back in the air. And it's like, girl, you just landed and got up. Like, just call it what it is. While Vanity did a full split, Vanity was late on her timing. And it was like, oh, sis, you saw her like the last minute. Oh, shit. It's like, no, just keep doing you. You don't have to match. But for what it's worth, it was cute. I just thought that Crystal wasn't going anywhere after not being in the bottom at all. And this is Vanity's what time in the bottom? So it was like, the signs were there. She left on
Cynthia
Dirty
Kiss
Rice.
told us that's the kiss of death.
Bitch, let's get there with
Unless your name is Cameron
Yes,
Michaels and you giving us lateral splits.
at least hers
But
stood down though. I'll give her
Hers
that.
stood.
Cameron's were still down there. I was like, all right, she ain't got back up. But we will talk about Cynthia Kiss and her coming to America outfit that she presented on this runway this week.
I don't know I don't know what that was.
Akeem, who is this white woman you brought over? I swear to God, that lady was straight up in that movie. But let's get through this quickly. Canada's
How did I miss that? What?
You didn't see that outfit? We'll get when she did green.
We'll get to it.
And then people was trying to say they would wear that. People were like, they would wear that. I was like, who would wear that?
Gagged. I was gagged when they were like, this is so. I was like, what? All right. Anywho,
like,
these girls are in here because I'll be real with you. Eve leaving, no shade to Eve. I enjoyed this episode without your presence. I find that correlation of you not being there helpful. I don't know what it was, but I actually was like, oh, this was a decent one. I wasn't bored the entire time watching this. I was kind of gagged. And I have been kind of bored with Canada. No shade. I know some of y'all know people there, whatever. But like on a real note, 700 now, Brent. Thank you. 700 people in the room. Hit that like button.
You said, but whatever.
Like,
but whatever. This was probably my favorite episode. So far in the season. Either the first one or this one. That first episode was pretty good. They've been very vanilla. They've been very, very vanilla. Ain't none of them really like coming out with it. And Geometric is annoying. Yeah.
Laganja,
like, really
season 6 all over again. I can't stand it.
So you don't. So she makes you not want to root for her, even though she's actually quite talented. That's the sad part about it. She has great looks, but she makes you dislike her because of her personality.
Well, she'll be herself every now and then, though, and it's like, oh, okay, there she go. Not that extraness. You know, she seems like grounded, kind of cool, and then all of a sudden, yes, queen, we're back in young, and it's like, oh my god, throw her some sort of sissy drink. I don't know, like a cosmopolitan or something, please. It drags me. But moving forward with this, Adriana asked, of course, why didn't you pick me? I was glad that Gia and Cynthia gave answers that weren't full of shit. So it was like, oh, okay, at least they were being real about that. And again, it just seemed like the air in the room was a bit different now that Eve is gone. This is not your color. Stop this wig right now.
Like
It
Wendy
washed her
Williams.
all the
It looked
way
like
out.
Wendy.
It washed
It
her
did look
all
like
the way
Wendy.
out.
She
Ugly.
looked like
And
Wendy.
this chaotic dress, this doll dress,
It's what it's like.
this voodoo doll dress. I don't know what's going on.
We need to end this franchise. I'm sorry. Like, I think RuPaul should have been the host. Like, I think if RuPaul, Michelle was there, I would enjoy more. But this is just like a carbon copy.
Girl, you got time all
Cookie
this time
cutter.
to split across to the UK, but you can't go up the stairs to Canada.
Up the stairs, bitch. He said,
Exactly.
you went to the Davis
What I
house
also
down
don't
the street.
understand is why. Does it not annoy you all that almost at least 90% of everything that comes out of every judge's like mouth is completely scripted, and you can tell that it's scripted, like
Yes.
it's overproduced, and it all sounds like it's written off a teleprompter, so nothing feels genuine. Every time Brad Goreski, I wish he would not talk at all because he reads them literally like they're off of paper. I'm the funny girl.
It's
Like,
so
it's
disingenuous.
draining.
Like you can see sometimes
It makes-
RuPaul looking off to the screen to like look at what the words are that I have to say next. Like there's something they're cueing.
Whew.
But at least in the US they do go off book and they allow them to like improv some of their jokes. There's no improvisation here. Everything is
Maybe-
scripted, and you can tell. Even Brooklyn's like
maybe
intro
this
jokes
is-
when she talks to the judges.
It could be the
that are
Jeffrey
never
Boyer
funny.
Chapman effect. It could be that maybe there wasn't that much scripting in the first season, and because of the flack that a lot of us fans gave them over that, they tried to put
No,
this.
there
a little bit better.
was. They
It
had
was.
them come in
Brooklyn-
and read. They had them. No, they actually overproduced it last time, and they had them come in and actually record like meaner reads that they put in
Yeah.
over their words. So like, no, it's just being overproduced in a different direction again. It's just bad overproduction every season.
In that interview, Jeffrey Boyer Chapman did like a couple months ago. He was like, I was just reading what they wrote for me, and they wouldn't let me like read off book or whatever." So
Huh, interesting.
yeah, and then Brooklyn corroborated the story, so they got them out here
Yeah.
saying,
Wait. So then the host confirmed and still got her job?
Yeah.
No.
because they attacked Brooklyn because they were like, well, I think the idea was like with Brooklyn as a drag queen that's been on Drag Race, she should be more like empathetic and have more of a rapport like with the girls and having that experience. She was like, they had me reading this shit too. Like I had to do my job. I'm not here to look. So yeah, it sounded like they got a whole different little operation over there or something.
I'm not gonna say end it because again, don't kill something, especially for a place that wants to have it themselves, right? But at the same time, if we're gonna continue on, like at least do us a service and the queens and keep it real. I mean, you don't have to be full on. All right, y'all, here's the camera and the microphone. Do what you do, but you know we have to have some authenticity because we can tell. I mean, oh god, the silhouette.
And can I just say, it's no shade to Canada. This is like Canada's Drag Race. I love Canada. I'm going to Toronto in 2 months.
I'm
just
jelly.
saying.
I'm jelly. And you're going at a good time too. The mini challenge was artistic. They had to be artiste and explain pictures that they made, which actually some of them are really good artists. I was like, whoa, okay, we have talented people here. But it was all silly, and you know, it was RuPaul's Inner Saboteur bit coming out in Canada. Someone quoted you,
No, this
Dooley,
was
in the
fun to
review.
see
Somebody
They
go for it.
quoted you in the review. They said, I forget. Oh, I had highlighted it because they were like, Dooley said it. Here come RuPaul with her psychosomatic bullshit trying to tell us how we're supposed to feel.
Like,
You said it in a panel before where we
Yeah.
were talking about that word inner saboteur and someone being like, you're not a therapist, bro. Like, what are we doing here?
she just talking, saying words that she heard at therapy.
She
one
loves
time.
finding these broken children. She loves to go find these people and then try to heal them. I'm gonna heal you over a Tic Tac lunch.
But that's
baby.
her
You just
master
wait.
class. That's the whole master
That
class.
is
Let's
her
talk about the
TikTok.
inner,
Yeah.
and
That
it
is her
just
master
goes
class.
down for that. I mean, make your money, boo. You certainly are from the ground up.
Absolutely.
Isn't that just adolescence? Isn't that just your 20s? Like your inner saboteur? Isn't that just like learning how to be an adult? Like that's the
Mm-mm.
easy way to be a fortune teller. Girl, you just gonna go for the one thing that everyone you know will have to go through? I'm just saying, growing up, like that's literally like the core of inner saboteur. You being an adult versus acting like a child.
Oh, wild card, shut your face. RuPaul says, come, depressed children. No, stop.
Yes.
Y'all, they had a ball this episode, which was dope. It's just one YouTube your tips. Oh, thank you for the tip on PayPal. The note was, I know how YouTube is with taxing. Appreciate you. Hold on, did Amazon come by with my package? Nope. All right, so there were 3 categories for this. Everything was sort of based on sin. My notes, Sinner's Ball. There we go. First one was sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Self-explanatory or sort of up to interpretation. The second category was ugly as sin, eyesore couture. We've seen this on season 7, right? I was like, okay. And then 3, design a look based off of one of the deadly 7 sins, which I immediately thought of the anime on Netflix. But they got to, excuse me here, Isis got to pick the boxes for them and decided to be fair, which was lovely. But she chose wrath for herself. Cynthia got greed. Gluttony was given to Pythia. Pride was given to Kendall. Lust was given to Adriana. Kimura got envy. And sloth was given to Gia. So if y'all had this opportunity to give boxes away, would you have fucked it up or would you have tried to make it a good runway? Jeff, Daddy Isis.
I'm on team with Daddy Isis.
I'm gonna try to work this to my advantage because the runway for Brooklyn had been eating the runway. The girls have not. So it's like, let me just go ahead.
I feel like Isis has been doing good. It's been very piecemeal. Like a few girls have highlights. It's been a few breakouts, but most of them are kind of like mediocre.
Well, I mean, I think to your question, Matty, I would probably do both. I would take the one that I knew I was going to kill the girls in, and then just be like, I want to see what the rest of y'all are going to put together. Like, if you had the opportunity to do what you really wanted to do, because this would be a really fun one, and I would hate to fuck somebody up on something that should be really fun.
I agree, and I also like television, and I would want to give drama if I'm on television. So I'd get my shit together. I'd get my girls together who I'm cool with. The other 3 hoes. Let's just play Fit Fat and see where that goes. And if they can handle it, then that's what's up. But I would have one moment of, yeah, I try to like play her out because low-key she beat me last week and I was in the top and I wanted that win. So that'd be me. But I thought it was cute. Yeah.
But I got her logic in giving G a sloth because sloth should be hard. Like you would think it might be a little bit harder, like as we saw from Legendary. So that was smart strategy. I literally thought to do the same thing to give G a sloth. So she just lucked out with something. And I don't know if she was more sloth versus sleepy, but it was a great look.
Gigi gorgeous.
Where do we know her from? She looks so familiar.
YouTube, for sure.
YouTube.
She was also on a couple of reality shows as well, Chris, like on E specifically.
Yeah, Snatch Game for Pheromone.
Yeah.
Like a white Amaya.
She is married to.
She is
a trans woman married to, I believe, a trans man who is heiress to the Getty fortune. So
that is accurate. Yep.
She is
stacked. Only flies private everywhere now.
Like,
got her own jet. Just gets up on Wednesday and decides to go get in the jet.
Kinda. If you really want to go on like tier levels as far as popularity, if the girls want to like gather it a little bit, kinda. But yeah, she's loaded, beautiful. And I love when they mention her as an activist, and I was trying to think, like, what do I know her from? For would she do that as activism? But yeah,
Omar said she looks like Aubrey O'Day. She does look like Aubrey O'Day, like right when she
the original
phase.
When Aubrey O'Day hadn't gone too far.
Yeah, the OG phase.
And Omar looks good. Who is this in this picture? Omar looks good.
I know, right? We love a white female done right. Okay, let's
does look good.
Oh, God, come on.
Oh, and she helped got in transition. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, she did. They're good friends. Yeah.
She's gorgeous, and I liked her commentary this episode, and the fact that when Kimura came out, she gave him a response that I thought was appropriate. Like, oh my God, it's like, because I would have literally had my mouth on the floor, like, what is happening here? Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Pythia's first. What do we think?
It feels on brand.
I I wish she had body, but that's the only thing. Like I wish she had like accentuated like the shape, but that was it. And I agreed about like the boot, like making her walk. She has a bad walk, and I didn't realize it to this episode. She doesn't walk good on the runway, but the look was cool. But I
She
wish she would
based
have
it
made
off of
had the same shoes on.
it was based off of some sort of look or a fashion look with a giant boot. I saw her posting about it, but I forget the name. But I mean, I thought it was the assignment. She looks like she's about to mosh. Dooley.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. It's all right.
It's all right.
It's all right.
Matty.
Did someone say diet crystal method? I'm not highlighting that. Okay. Let's see.
Oh,
Her posture is awful. It is. Kendall Gender as Beyonce for Sasha Fierce tour. What do we think?
Did she say that?
No, but that's what this look is giving outside the wig.
It does.
It's Sasha Fierce tour down.
That's what Saints Look gave you last week.
Yeah. Yeah.
This was okay.
It's okay, right?
yeah.
Dude, it was.
I think
It's okay
everybody's
because
just like,
we want to give her more. I promise you, I want to give Kendall more, but I be seeing this. It's all right. She's cool. That's kind.
I liked her.
Kind.
I like her body. I like how she does her body most of the time. She always does her body. She always pads her body.
She
Really
hips it
nicely.
right. Yep. Beyonce in a mountain.
Yeah.
It just feels like you go to any drag store and pick this up.
Like, yeah. I don't know.
I mean, yes, she does.
She feels like she's still loading.
Oh, not the Microsoft. Okay. Let's see here. Who is next? Geometric as the guitar. I just assume that's what the energy would give for this.
I hate this.
Julie, please elaborate. I have to hear. 7:30 in the room.
She look like a COVID variant. What the fuck is this? Like, what is this? Oh,
Is that a tail?
It's supposed to be the guitar.
It's supposed to be the side of a guitar. It's supposed to be like the side of a guitar.
She loved this one leg look, honey. Like
she do love a one leg and I don't know.
No body, no shade.
No nothing.
Like,
yeah, it looks like a third leg that wasn't fully formed.
Yeah, she looks like she's like I don't know.
Twin that didn't come out is just a foot. Oh,
she looks like mid transformation. I don't know.
I hate this.
This is disgusting.
I think it's clever. I think the idea is very clever, but yeah.
Terrible.
Oh yeah, she kind of like a shark a little bit. It's giving me like, if I just see the black part, I think like killer whale, and that's like the eye where your nipple would be. Like I think it's like a killer whale like soaring up into the sky, and that's
very
like
bad.
I said Sailor Moon.
Oh my god.
I said Sailor Moon villain,
Oh, yeah.
and I mean like early season,
Yes.
like when it was just
Yes.
like Mercury and Serena, like the
when it used to
tiara
be
was still
inanimate
effective.
objects, yes.
Yeah, like it was like all
It'd be like
Mercury
a
did
evil
was
chandelier.
throw smoke in the air with bubbles, and then Serena's running around, with her very that. So a low budget villain, very
Queen Barrel era.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the bitches we take out with just my tiara and my one move.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. I do like the campiness of it. I had to get everybody in here, but I also find it to be just a tad bit cheap. Just a tad bit.
I don't like this.
It could be bought, you know what I mean? But it's for what it's worth. I did like the fact that it was fighting evil by moonlight. That one. Adriana is next. I thought this was the assignment.
This is the best that we've seen thus far. Like, I'm into this a lot more.
I dig it a lot more.
Hated the third look, but this was right.
I like the half and half a lot. I like the half and half a lot.
When it works, unlike how RuPaul be doing it with them dresses.
It gives me very much Final Fantasy X2 when like Lulu got those
Or
multiple.
Pain with a little bit
Yes.
longer draping. Yes. Come on for the Final Fantasy girls. Yes. She just needs a bat. It'll be all right. Thank you, Adriana. We'll move on to the next queen. Girl, Miss Isis. I'll tell you what, I don't care. Sissy was walking. I was here for it. I was here for Miss Mama. I don't know why. She likes to
live
strut.
for the gym. I love for like I guess like the real like I guess like bringing the cartoon like to life. She really looks like a cartoon. I think like it is a little too on the nose, but the execution is just so crisp that I kind of like ignore it. That it's just like so on the nose because it's just so clean. Like the hair is huge, the makeup is like pulled, that walk is over. It's like you like if she would have slipped in any of those areas, you could have really knocked her down. But the execution was just so clean.
I just like the rock and roll wig.
I hate
in
this
the
too.
styling.
I hate this too.
I thought it was okay. But I see what y'all talking about.
Yeah.
It's pizzazz. Yes, it's pizzazz.
No, I love maybe it's just because I like Jim and the holograms. That might be like
do.
why.
I'm with
like,
you,
maybe I just
Justin.
love
I like
it.
I like
Yeah.
the holograms too.
I give her
But,
points for making it. Like, kudos for making it, baby. But this is a boot for me.
Hold on, we got agreeance here. We got agreeance here. It's cool. It's cool.
Hated it.
Bar outfit. Listen. Dre, I'm with you. The wig is carrying.
Yeah, give me very big.
Wig. I love this wig.
The wig is carrying.
I know
baby.
bitch would rock this wig down. Like, oh, like it's a good wig. But I hear Blake and Dooley. I do. And C Diggy with the okay. You know.
Yeah, I don't hate it, but I don't love it either.
Our Scantron's gonna be awesome. You say that.
C Diggy said it's a 5 out of 5.
So this is Cynthia
5 out of
Kiss,
10.
and I said this is like a low budget Poison from Street Fighter, but you know, go with it where you will. What do you
I
think?
thought you were gonna say a low budget Kylie.
This
Sonique.
does.
Yeah, that's a lot.
This looks like a Beatles like or like a 70s like Halloween party. Oh my god. That took you out.
Bitch, I gotta
Oh my
look at my
God.
bag for that one. Because now that you
Lord.
say it, I'm like,
It's all I see.
Girl.
It's all I
oh,
Girl.
oh.
see. It looks like what Kylie Sonique would come into the workroom in. Like it looks
And
like
like
how she would start the season or
Season
something like
2.
this.
Season 2, like
Yes.
walking in. Okay, now I see it.
It also
Ooh.
looks like something Tatiana will wear.
Well, it's not that she doesn't have toes, because I just saw this. It's that she's got the
She has on
the
tights.
stockings or the tights on, and it's like, why with the legs out now? Like, you didn't have to do all that. It looks, you know, like you can slip on the floor easily. M. Bison, she wishes. She wishes.
Not M. Bison.
She
From the neck
wishes.
up.
Yeah, not even. That hat, M. Bison's hat is so much more polished.
Maybe
than
his
her.
henchwoman or something.
Cammy would never.
Maybe.
You're right. You're
Right, I
That's
was
Them
like,
dogs
Cammy?
would never.
That's
Okay. The
Never.
Street
Cammy will come harder than that.
Girl, we need a little tie happening situation, a turtleneck, little bob. Okay, a nice bang in the front. Boo, Wendy Testenberger, boo. Kimura
Boo.
Moore. Kimura Moore is Tina
That
Turner.
makeup.
Baby,
It's a
what is
chop.
this? I
That
wanted to
makeup-
root for her so bad. She gave us nothing.
Yeah, this
What
is
am I
so
supposed to do
like,
with this?
I also think she's a smart strategist because when she brought that slave stuff, she knew she was saved to die another day. She was
I mean,
smart,
she talked about black
baby.
women in rock and roll. I said the theme is here. I said the theme.
Yes,
is
like
here.
I get the thread. The message that she brought through saved her day because they couldn't send her home. Like, yeah.
right.
I like the fact she did Tina
But,
Turner, but her makeup is a fool. It is rolling in the
She
deep.
don't even look like Tina Turner. Like,
No. And
Yeah,
what's up with
yeah.
the
Gigi
faces
said-
too? What's up with them faces? She be making the weirdest fucking faces. I'm like, girl, who are you staring at?
this
Did they
garment is also not Tina Turner. Like,
Yeah.
it kind of has the same shape as Monet's outfit when she had to sew. Like,
I mean, it's Tina
I
in Vegas, but not at the high venue. It's not at the good one.
Right.
Bro, this
That's when we was first starting
is-
out. That's when
This
we-
is the lunch time show. You know what I mean? It's the 12 o'clock.
She
Man,
missing the
hey.
wig, she missing like the moves. Like I just
She looked like she left a good job in the city, all right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the fringe wasn't fringe. Yeah.
She been working all night and day. Oh, the big
Impossible.
wheels are not turning though. Okay, so let's
it
move
looked
on. I
she
like
just
her
finished selling Nutbush.
Right.
in the city limits, Dooley. In the city.
It looks like she's smelling Nutbush on her upper lip.
Hold
That's
on.
what
Any-
it looked
Bro,
like.
Any more
speaking of
songs?
the wig, not good.
All right.
It looked like she did her makeup in the
This is
Thunderdome.
I mean, the
not
makeup is
Tina
mountain
live
high.
in Reno. Not Tina live in Reno. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
This the
goodness.
winner. That's the winner.
Yo, that was rude. Okay. All right, on to ugliest sin here. It has to be
I didn't get it.
I don't think it's couture. I thought it was supposed to be like, I think it has the ugly, but it doesn't have the couture part down. It
the way
didn't
she
feel like
walked
that.
made me nervous.
Which drag gotta do
It gave me like the Cynthia doll.
Wait,
Like,
that comment. What's
Wait.
drag got to do?
Joyce!
what's drag got to do with it? Oh God. That's the winner, everybody. This is the winner, Joyce.
That sums it
Go to
up.
timeout, Joyce.
For the
Go
kill.
to
I
timeout,
thank
Joyce.
you. Yes. Oh, bitch, that was the. I had to go back for the picture just to match, honey. Okay.
Oh man.
Oh,
Joyce
but on to the
pulled out a
next
grenade,
category.
baby.
So, there are crochet dildos on top of her head. This is ugly. I don't couture, but I think it fit half the category.
Was
Yeah.
it supposed to be couture?
It's definitely
Yeah, it was supposed to be couture.
a gyroid, an Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
It's definitely
Oh yeah, the little thing that like rolls on the floor with all the
Yes,
little things
and
going out of it. Yeah, the little
This,
ball.
this
That's what I
outfit
see
makes
when
me
I see her
uncomfortable.
head.
I hate this.
I hate this, but like, what's this? I didn't think that it was supposed to be couture. Like, it just needed to be ugly.
Yeah,
Like,
it was supposed to
No,
be ugly
like
couture.
when she was
yeah,
describing it, she said ugly as sin, eyesore, couture.
oh, okay. I missed that. My bad.
So it's an eyesore. I don't know about couture, but like it's an
That is
eyesore. This hat, the dildo hat's killing me. I gotta move on. Yeah, I gotta move on. Like a soft
that gives
insert.
me so Crystal Method. Y'all know Crystal Method would have came out there just like that too. It's so sad. It's so referential.
I miss Crystal and that purple look she did. That was so much fun. Kendall
Tina
Jenner.
Burner.
She looks like a piece of candy corn.
She do.
Under
Like a
the
piece of candy
couch.
corn.
Under the couch.
Marcus used to play on when you were 3 years old, and that had been in the basement for about 20 years.
This
She
is the
do
best
look-
shot
she
they
look
gave
like-
of her, by the way, everybody, because every other shot was close-ups because they didn't want to do any full shots of her in this look. They were like, ooh, no zoom, ooh, no
Wow.
zooms. Yeah. So they be fucking them over on some of the edits for the runway, and she did not get a nice one. I was like,
They
oof.
always do her bad. Every episode they be like halfway putting her in there. They know they don't want her in that show.
Kendall, burn this outfit. Please. I get what you were doing, but the outfit underneath was ugly alone. You could have just had that on and then put the cat. And why is the cat there too? Like the story behind it was stupid. Like if you're going to be cat lady, be all over you. Make your hair fucked up. You look decent. I didn't
Why aren't you
understand.
wearing the cat lady sweater? Like, why aren't you wearing like the normal, like typical, like sweatshirt, the pastels, the gray, like the too many layers? Like, yeah,
Scarlett must be
like the
adopted then.
glasses.
Kendall
Scarlett
too dark for
Harlot's
that.
mom.
Yeah, that must be she must be adopted. She's too dark for her. Are we done with this? Can we move on?
Yes.
Okay.
Next caller.
Mhm,
It's a lot.
yeah.
I was like, oh, now you're making her lip sync. You know what? This was a surprise.
Pleasantly surprised. Tens.
I like this a lot. I thought this was kind of cool.
Yeah, I like it.
I like this as well.
It's a 10 for me. It's a 10.
Unexpected. I said, look at you being annoying but having nice clothes. I love this for you.
That's why I ain't got nothing else to say because I don't want to give her no compliments. I'm mad that she did good.
Blake, your silence is in Ivy Park. Please bring it over here to House of Darion.
I couldn't really see what was going on, so I didn't know if I liked it or hated it. I don't mind it. I think compared to what we've seen so far, it's the best of what we've seen.
True. And she didn't need to wear pads, so it kind of made it look really good. That way she could be shapeless. I thought this was fucking hilarious.
This was great.
Yes. The cousin it in fashion, baby.
Adriana. And the reveal, a chunky boot.
This was fantastic.
She is funny as hell. I love
She-
Adriana.
She gave
like
me
her.
Strangers with Candy, or that one show where that lady, her name was like Jerry or something like that, and she was like the oldest student at the school. It was on Comedy Central. I don't know.
Oh,
It looked
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
It looked crazy. I liked it. It was hideous. Kind of gave me a few people's homes, interior
So
environment.
this to me is the title of the shot. Like, this is hideous eyesore couture or whatever. Like this, I'm like, okay, I can see this on somebody's ugly ass runway, but it's cute. Like, and it's ugly at the same time.
Adriana gave Squidward.
Mhm.
Latrice Royale's couch look. It's a little different color. She had a little orange going on with hers. Isis Couture as a toilet paper cozy. I thought this was everything.
This was cute.
Mhm.
This was more cat lady-ish to me than what Kendall gave. But like, I did think that this, like,
Yes.
That part.
it's
That
ugly, but there's a lot of work that went into this. This is nice.
She also ate up the other crochet look. So yeah.
Mama can Dooley, what's this face?
I'm bothered. The girls haven't looked all that great on the runway before this, so to see y'all go from ugly to uglier, I'm like, baby, like this. I'm what? Like,
What in the butt indeed?
I feel like I'm broken.
Step it up.
I'm just broke. I'm
Julie
broke.
says, "Step it up."
I thought Isis was fabulous. Julie's killing me.
I was confused by this.
Cynthia Kiss as a contraceptive.
Everybody was. She was confused.
Birth control.
Yeah, like
She looked
Is
like
that
a
what she
dental
was?
A
dam.
condom where? How was she a
What-
condom?
She looked like a dental dam.
And that's what's her name said. She was like, girl, I'm gonna just hold her up.
I thought she
She
was a
was like,
makeup like
fold it up,
powder puff.
put it in.
I thought she was a powder puff like when you do your makeup. That's what I thought she was. And I was like, everything about this is pretty.
The fact they dragged her for saying this is the best she's ever looked on the runway for this being the ugliest sin look. Oof. Oof.
She also like a gay version of the 7-Up spot.
I don't remember what that is.
The red,
I don't know
the
what that
red
is
7-Up
either.
spot with the sunglasses.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I
Go to
remember
hell.
now.
Go to
Yeah.
hell.
Oh,
Go
shit.
to hell. I'm not that old. God damn it. Go to hell.
Not the old school 7-Up diet.
Bitch,
I remember that
super old.
day.
Because now that Julie brings that up, Domino's with the Noid and shit. Vary that time frame.
No
Vary
way,
that
yeah.
time frame. Like, oh my God. Not cool spot. I can't.
That not
No.
cool spot.
Yo. It's a silk pillowcase. That I don't know. This is bad. I mean, I don't know. I have to move on.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Now
Somebody
I
would be
have to
saying-
move on. You have to.
I
press
want
on.
to hear everybody's
It's
opinion.
NASA gonna sell us in the evening.
Before I
I
start this though, let's preface this.
I gotta go on mute. I can't do it. I can't do it. Dooley, don't do it no more.
They literally blacked out the screen for this moment as if to stop whatever we were doing, like take away from what we saw. Don't even associate it with what's about to happen. They even blacked out the screen at the end to get us back into the show, like as if this was a special moment. Now, while I actually was like, this is powerful coming from Kimora, I don't know about the platform it being presented on, given the same sort of light and
Yes.
love that would make it interesting. That's why I was proud of Kimora for being, what's the word? Not afraid to showcase this, but it's for the people who were given this to, I felt it deserved a little bit more than that. So yeah, Kimora, you came out in traditional garb as a slave. This is Gigi's face when it happened. This is Brooklyn's face when it happened.
Everybody.
Y'all, this was back to back. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. And Brooklyn's trying to figure out, what do I feel? What do I feel in this moment?
But that
They didn't show
mug is
Brad.
over.
They didn't show Brad. Now, yeah, that mug is right with God.
Y'all didn't critique Brooklyn.
Baby.
Look.
Did I forget to put those in?
I like Brooklyn's chrome heart inspired look. This
I
chrome
think I
hearts.
low-key, I
like
think I
that.
forgot to put it in. I can pull it up when I can just pull up the picture or whatever. We'll look at it. But,
I like the mullet she
She
had.
needs to
Yeah.
stop with this blonde hair, girl. But this is her face. Now,
That
this is the only
washes
the only
her
black
out.
woman on the panel that's watching this. It's like, oh, all right. All right. So Kimora presented the entire showcase of, I guess, in her interpretation of slavery, the pain behind it, the fact that for ugly is sin, for her saying that slavery is ugly. It's not something to be glamorized like how Hollywood has been doing, which I was like, okay. Then again, here we are on the stage showing it, right? Breaks the chains, runs off the stage, running to freedom, all of that. So that's the look. Now, please go in. I just wanted to preface that so everyone's like, y'all just jumped. That was what it was for. Dooley, would you like to start?
Is Massa gonna tell us in the evening? Like, it's giving Tituba. It's giving.
He said Tituba. That's my cue. That's mine. That's
not
mine.
Tituba from Salem, bitch.
That-
No.
That's mine. That's mine. Stop camera.
Not Tituba from Salem. Not the
Listen.
white witch's sidekick that ends up trying to
Jiggly
get
Caliente
bitches.
in this room. I love you, sister. I
I
need to
hate
know your
Jiggly.
schedule. We need you back up in here with all that entitlement on this season. It falls on deaf ears. That's exactly it. But it's also still showcasing something powerful that I appreciated from Kimura. But I also was like, ooh. Here, Blake.
Good message, wrong crowd.
I mean, I guess I have multiple thoughts about this as a performance and as a look. I think as a performance, I get the picture. I get what you were trying to give everybody. And is it something that needs to be talked about? Absolutely. As a look, I don't like this at all. Because if what you're going to talk about is the ugliness of slavery, this is still too pretty.
That's
Like if you gonna go there, baby, then go all the way the fuck there.
that.
Otherwise,
Keep talking.
it
My
just
package
feels
just got
like
here.
that. And so, like, I don't like this as a look at all.
Yeah, depictions of slavery are always sanitized to like minimize the actual like ugliness and atrocity behind it. So I agree, Blake. Like if it was really gonna be that, like it's gotta look much uglier than this.
It's got to be ugly, baby. It's just like, oh, but maybe you spilled some molasses on you. Like, I mean, like what? Give it to me.
Yes,
Well,
yes.
I mean, I appreciated the message, but it again, like just the platform. I was just like, oh, okay. I guess.
All right.
It didn't hit me like I guess the judges. I don't know. It just.
And
I'm cynical in nature.
Thinking that way because you can't be upset about this.
Right. I'm just cynical about people's intentions, you know, but I'm sure it came from a place where she wanted to give a message. So
I am in the same wheelhouse with this where I was like, oh God, for them, but her, Kimura, all of that from where it came from, especially after everything they talked about this season, I can understand. I'm like, yeah, like that's the right one to do it. Of course, it was just really weird seeing them faces up there looking at her like that. I was like, oh God, you know what I mean? But I thought it was beautiful.
Was it weird?
yes, Wrigley, yes.
You said Blake, what?
I said, was it weird? I mean, it reminds me when Simone had to like say their name. I feel like you can't be mad at message outfits because like regardless of whether they're done well or done poorly, it's like
it's only weird when you look at the people who are supposed to be judging the individual and then you see them as like, wow, you really blew my mind there. It feels like Kendall Jenner, no pun intended, is sitting there with a Pepsi can looking at this going, oh, this is what they're talking about. That for me. But I thought that Kimura, I thought it was like, once again, powerful presentation. It's like, bitch, low key, they should have turned the lights down and gave you a whole spotlight. All tea. Like that could have been it. But it does feel very much that. It feels very Pepsi commercial for the panel while someone is giving them Masters going like what Dooley was saying from bringing down the house at the same time. It's very much that. We're sitting at the dinner table and someone brought out a Negro spiritual. But
if this is supposed to be so powerful and groundbreaking, why don't y'all start by addressing the racism in the fandom and actually taking safeguards to make sure that the girls are okay?
versus a bumper at the end of the episode.
Or the racism in the production.
That part.
Don't have a voice, get kicked off that episode, right? Okay. Or not win the season.
Let's cast one indigenous person and one of the most indigenous.
All right. We're still on that train, everybody. Kendall Gender here onto the next category, which is the 7 deadly sins, giving pride. And our good sis is showing pride with her Black Lives Matter flowered embroidery on the back.
Did she say, bitch?
Again.
No.
Not this tore up BLM. Not this
It
tore
seemed
up.
like an
Rinky
afterthought.
Hobby Lobby.
No.
Yes, it was an afterthought. She was like, "This is gonna amp it up. I'm gonna use this."
Right.
Yeah, after
This
she
feels
saw
like
Kimura's. It feels like she
this
saw
is me
Kimura's.
and
It was
Kimura
like,
got
I can
together in
steal
the
that.
workroom, and Kimura was gonna say, "I'm gonna be a slave, and you're gonna be like where we've come
She
from."
should have dressed as a slave. That's what she should have did.
Ugh.
This does not give me pride. This it doesn't give me the assignment for this the deadly sin.
What could
aspect
you
of
take
it.
pride in? What about this could you take pride in?
When is she supposed to be? Oh, we're not there yet.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. Okay.
Blake, you just took her.
Woo, girl. Like at first it was Chris, and I was over here like stuck on that. And then here come Blake. It's that Ivy Park, isn't it? Just expensive. Just wealth. Spheres, cubes. Okay, let me stop. It wasn't the best. Wait, Jiggly, what'd you say? It's
Yes,
Brown from Ghost.
exactly. She did look like Oda Mae Brown. Exactly.
Jiggly, I need you
Oh
here
my
next week.
god!
I need to know
Now I
what
She did
cannot
look like
see.
Oda.
Now
I
I
watched that movie
cannot
last
not
week.
see that.
She looked like Oda Mae Brown.
I just feel like we're being manipulated, and you're weaponizing like BLM and like Black culture to like. Oh, let me be
Pythia
quiet.
as Gluttony.
I want to see Kendall's friend. Anyway, but who's this?
I don't like
We
this
did. If you look on her
interpretation.
Instagram, she ain't got no color friends.
Chris, they were on the show. What do you mean?
Oh,
Yeah, her
I
friends
don't
on the
watch
show.
Canada.
Cynthia
I
Kiss
watch
and
it only for
Geometric.
you.
She sit with her best friend home.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
Cynthia Kiss and Geometric are her two best friends. They're in a girl. They're
Yeah.
all in a girl group together.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
So
And
you're
she's the
good.
token. She's the token in the girl group. She always does Scary Spice from my research.
Ah,
Justin said research. That makes it even deeper. Okay, Pythia as
Oh
Gluttony.
yeah, I went down the rabbit hole.
I don't like this interpretation.
Like
It's too gluttony. Like it's supposed to be gross, ugly. Like I'm thinking about like having just excess, just like too
I like
much of something.
this. I like
It's so
this.
safe.
Cute.
It's
It's cute, but
Candyland.
it's not the assignment.
I agree.
Candyland.
It's so clean. It's like even if you're going if you're going to go candy with gluttony, there should still be like chocolate everywhere, like melted. Like it's
Gluttony is Joyce in terms of that, and it is a sin in terms of people like overeating or just consuming and not stopping, and people that end up eating themselves to death is in terms of that, like And so for gluttony, that's why she came out. I threw up all that candy, and now her face is covered in the candy bits because she ate too much from Halloween, dressed as a candy striper from the hospital. But
Candyland.
I saw Candyland too. That's why I liked it.
Yeah, I got Candyland. I got it. You could have pushed it further. I get it.
But yeah, I mean, but it's interesting because Pythia has been in a very high stance with our opinions of the runway from the earlier episodes. That lately it's been sort of like doing this. Wait, is my 600-pound life coming on tonight? I need to make sure it's recording. I watch. Or 1,000-pound sister.
myself.
I think Pythia does a great job at translating concepts into looks without them being too overly conceptual, which I think is why a lot of people are able to be fans of hers. Because a lot of times, like people who are creatives and artists, they take it too far, and you can't even like be on the same page with them. But she like hits that right place where it's like conceptual and artistic, but still like relatable, understandable, which I like about her.
Rewind to Gluttony on Legendary Season 2. More.
I'm like,
Yeah.
in my mind, these are deadly sins, right?
Right,
And so, like in my mind, like it would be these wouldn't be glamorous or very pretty like representations unless it was like pride or like vanity or something of that nature. So that's kind of how I'm thinking about this.
This like challenge better belongs on Dragula because like those girls will do the fuck out of this challenge. Like these girls are
they would have ate this up.
And I'm going.
Isn't like pretty.
No, you right on that, Blake. I am going to give this to Mondays Are Bad. That's the Garfield reference I live for. It is true. There were certain things in the box. So it was limited to what options could be made as far as where these looks could go. So I will pin that. You are right. you know, but it could have been different. But I actually liked it. I thought it was cute. Um,
I also compared these to America's Next Top Model. Remember when they did it in the coffin? Like I started thinking about their interpretations of the Seven Deadly Sins, and I was kind of like,
Justin, get on
That's
my
why I said I
review.
felt like that's why
I
I was like, I
mentioned
feel like
that.
Sloth.
I like the Seven Deadly Sins. as
Y'all
far
watch
as
his
that.
review.
It's.
Get on
I
the
mean, we talked
Patreon.
about it because that America's Next Top Model with the her was her name Kayla or the one of the
Yeah,
people who had the
Kayla, when she
E6.
was Wrath, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was the one that screamed, yell in the coffin, and she's literally going through a horrible moment with her boyfriend or brother. I forgot what that whole situation was about, but she wanted
Didn't somebody
friend
die? Her
died.
grandmother
her friend
died. Yeah,
died.
her grandma
See,
Something
died.
like that,
take that
Friends-
pain, use it, make a picture. It's like, oh my God, this baby wants to grieve, and she's in a grave. Thank you.
In a coffin.
Coffin, grave, geometric.
Why does she look like Gigi Good so much?
Face structure,
But she
bone.
she probably looks like, yeah.
It's the
I
bone
guess she
structure.
can't
I think
help
it's the
it.
way their heads are shaped.
It is the bone
honestly.
structure.
Hey, Gigi, love you, sis. Gia, I actually thought this was a cute look for what it's worth. Like you were sleeping, Cinderella sleeping Cinderella. You made a pillow purse, a pillow pal.
It's a cute look.
It looked like she could lay
But
down
it
in
doesn't
it.
feel like sloth. I didn't feel like it translated to sloth. It felt more like sleep and laziness because sloth, like you move slow. Like, and also we're comparing this to Legendary. We saw sloth. Miyake Mugler, they ate up sloth in my opinion. I kind of liked it.
Yeah.
I just didn't feel like this was sloth. It felt more like sleepy, lazy. But
Could sloth be attributed to that though, with laziness?
This looks
Versus
like
just moving slowly.
It just
on Drag Race season 4. Like this is just not good.
It's the laugh.
She looked like Palola.
This is not good.
not
I
Palola.
mean,
The assignment, it's just not good.
maybe it's cute to me because I just lowered my expectations for this franchise.
Maybe me too, because I like this. I like this.
Pow, pow.
I like
Whoopsie
this.
diggy.
I thought this was lovely.
Shots fired. Shots
I
fired.
thought this was lovely. I can't. I thought this was lovely, but y'all are
Not see Diggy taking it down. Hell no. It's only
Oh,
cute 'cause-
girl, that's so funny. I can't. Listen, I'm tired of this. And see, my expectations are lowered, and y'all were upset. Well, listen, I had to block them. Adriana
you.
as Lust.
Oh, not the censorship.
This is horrible too.
This
No,
was
this was
very
horrible.
like Party
was
City.
horrible.
Go and buy this from like an adult store and put it together. This was so crafty.
This was
Therapy.
lust.
Yeah.
This is Lust.
Yes, this was so crafty.
No, nothing about this they want to have. Nothing.
Why is the crotch
This
so
random
low?
flower on your puss, like what was
It's
that? That did not need to be
so
there.
low.
The shape
These
of the
bars
breast, which is
flow.
like, what is going on here? Like,
It was Boa's titty bib from the last season, just looking all off-centered and wrong.
Yes.
Like it was that one lady in that South Park episode. I got him with these. I can't. And I like her, but this was a who.
It's like from top
and
to
she
bottom.
knew it. I like the way she took the critique though. She was like, "Yeah, it was an afterthought. It
I'm
was."
telling you, the turbulence on these plane rides. Wrath for Isis Couture here as a Cenobite, low key from Hellraiser.
Yeah, I was
kind
gonna
of.
say she looks like a Cenobite, but like this doesn't give me this gives me more lust than it does Wrath.
This could have been for kind
This
of both
gave
of
me
them,
like the
very-
cell with Jennifer Lopez. That's what it gave me. It made me think about like the cell with Jennifer
Oh,
Lopez. It took me.
You know,
to,
I
like,
love that
place.
movie, but I'm
That's a
trying to think
good
what
movie.
outfit. It really was.
No, you remember at
Because-
the end when he transformed her mind, and then they were in the room, and then like
the cake was
yes,
coming from the
so
wall.
like this
Yeah.
game,
Okay.
yes,
Got
this
you.
gave me like the cell, like that kind of like dark, evil, like serial
It's the
killer kind
only
of vibe.
movie I
Like
can
I got
watch
that.
and not be
my
bothered.
challenge is having Dragula as a comparison because like these girls do drag in their face and put clothes on, whereas the other like drag like those girls are full body makeup, prosthetics. All like this is like meh.
It's
Okay.
They do full concepts on Dragula. Like it's so much. It's like from top to bottom. All the
I think they have more
details are
time
there.
too to do their.
Don't they have
looks
like
as
3
well.
days too most of the time? Like
There's
2
a
3 days?
there's a little extra. There's way more of a gap. I should say that versus because Drag Race is like, all right, here you are in this room and do this right now within this time. And when you go to the hotel room, don't like that's the wrap.
It sounds like we need to make the girl sew again.
I've been saying that.
Except for this, though, Cynthia, I believe the invitation to Akeem's wedding was not available for you, as this is an Amazon Prime delivery for Coming to America. Cynthia Kiss, why is
When you order
Reed
Amazon
wrapped-
Prime off AliExpress, maybe.
It's the animal print that's representing greed. Like, I get it from like a hunter standpoint, but this is giving cheap. So I don't see luxury in the furs. I see a boot in the boot.
And her
them fancy
logic
legs.
and reasoning, remember the whole thing about her wearing gold? That first gold outfit was not over, sis. I would have been trying to do it better.
Nancy Pelosi, February 1st.
Yes, and what's
Remember
with the shopping
that
bags? I
raggedy
hate when the
photo
girls
of
bring
them
the
in
shopping
African
bags.
garb, and they was kneeling,
Yes,
and we were
it's-
like, "Baby,
What
we
are
didn't
you
ask for none of
doing?
this. We
Like,
didn't
what?
ask for none of this. We asked for you. We asked for systemic change, and y'all got on kente cloth and kneeling, bitch. What is that?"
That was a great one. Bravo, bravo. I'm done with this outfit though. It's giving me tacky home. It's giving me a New Jersey house. Someone with a cigarette. It's just not working for me. Big Ange has better taste than this. I don't like this. Rest in peace, Big Ange. This Rashy, talk about my review coming to Canada. I'm telling you. Just drop not this ghetto Tiger King costume from Hobby Lobby.
Come on, Hobby Lobby.
Tiger King got more style than that. Okay,
that poor man.
she was
Carol
showing to her
Baskin
look-
would
she
never.
show- right, Carol Baskins, her wardrobe looks better than this.
Hey, all you cool
Her cat
cat
print. Yeah, her cat print couture looks better than this.
Do you know Carol's coming out with her own documentary, like her own one?
I'm
Really?
ready. My
Yes.
body's ready. I gotta watch Tiger King too. Actually, that's what I'm watching.
Is that
tonight when I
on
get up
now?
off
Do they
here.
actually?
Yes, it's on Netflix. Yes, it came out Friday, girl.
It's
Yes,
actually pretty
and
good.
everybody's beefing. The girls are at war. Joseph,
Yeah.
let
They
me up out of
fighting?
here, and I.
It's
Oh,
actually
the
Yes,
girls
the
are
girls
fighting?
at
Gonna have to
war.
wait. You was gonna have to
Yes.
wait.
good.
Oh
the
no,
girls, the girls are going to jail.
Yes.
that was one of the
I
best
was just
series
like,
I've
The-
ever
a lot
watched.
of the girls
the-
are going to jail.
Joe said,
all of them going to
let
jail?
me.
A lot of the
Joe
girls
said,
are
let
They
me
going to
have
out, and I'm
to.
airing this
Because
out.
they're all still
Joe
doing
said,
shit.
let me
Yeah,
out.
like they're all still doing illegal shit. Like, and there's a new guy I saw in the trailer. I said, we brought some other bastard up in this mixture. No, saying no black people doing this.
Yes.
All right, Cynthia. Bye. We'll say it later. Kimura Moore's Envy.
They praised this look. I don't know
Dooley Joe.
why.
Dooley, come back. Don't come back, Dooley. Get away from the window.
Boo.
Come back.
I feel like sometimes with her, we give her like, you know how sometimes with Latrice Royale, she don't always hit it, but we give her like kudos for trying because in her category it's an accomplishment. This felt like we were comparing Kimura more to herself only and not the other people on the stage. So we were like, yeah, you did great for you.
I agree.
This is confusing to me.
This is disgusting.
This is like Ursula and Poison Ivy.
I liked it, but that corset is a chop. The idea. I'm okay with this. I just don't. As far as what we've seen and where it could go, you know what I mean? That's just where my head is at. So many seasons of this, and it's hard for me to then say, I don't want to think about this one when that happened, and then go over here and be like, that's fine. It's hard. We're still talking about Mama's Violet Chachki's finale dress for the crowning. We're still talking about it. Is that
That part, Blake. That part.
Like the only reason she wasn't
I'm
in the
not in
bottom.
the business. You said what now,
Why
Chris?
is she not in the bottom?
because
We
she
told
came
you
out
what she
there
did.
and gave a
That's
whole
slavery.
performance
I forgot.
on
I'm
stage
sorry.
barefooted.
They don't want to be called
She
racist.
served
She
her
knew
Kerry
what to
Washington
do.
realness. Yes, like no, she came out there and served them faces, them Kerry Washington faces she be giving on these runways.
She do be giving Kerry Washington.
What are you doing?
Over.
Blakeisha is seething.
Fallen.
Blakeisha really want to tell y'all how he feel, but he not gonna do it.
I'm proud
He
of you,
really
Blake.
want to read
This
this
is
girl, but he don't
gross.
want to do it because she black.
This is
He really
gross,
wants
Blake.
to read her, but he don't want
Because
to do it
you
because she
know,
black.
I know how deep this one can go. I would love to hear it in a boot. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
this is hideous. This is ugly. This is not the assignment. This is not what would I be envious of on any plane in the world? This is fucking gross.
I don't envy anything about you.
Not at all.
Thank
And
you.
that-
It's the whisper. It's C. Dickie's.
You know the Eric Andre show when they have to go to the commercial and that music do. That was right there for Blake, right there. And now on to the commercial break. But Blake's not lying. No, he's not lying.
Can we move on? I don't want to tear
He's
this
not
woman
lying.
down. I don't want to tear that woman down.
How about we move on really fast?
Yeah.
Those two had to lip sync. There was the washing cycle. There was the dryer cycle. They looked crazy. Cynthia Kiss went home.
Bananas.
Banana.
Brad wasn't impressed.
But that windshield wiper cycle, I don't know, that car wash thing that she did across
No,
that
they were
stage was
cleaning
scary
clothes.
with that wig.
Cynthia was the washer and Kendall was drying. I'm telling you, it was a fool.
That was scary
I
to
did double
watch.
elimination. They both should have got eliminated.
Yes, they both should have gone home. How could they ever take pride in being drag queens or lip sync? And they both should have gone home. That was despicable.
Despicable.
Dragula.
Not for the main event with
Thank
10
you.
minutes left.
Dragula. The
Not
girls
from the
had
main
listen.
event, right?
Fangoria was sponsoring this event. The Boulay brothers did some artistic shit at the beginning with dragging a body into the water after it listened into a shell. Sea siren tease, right? Okay. Drama immediately with this damn show. Sarah Andrews and J. Jolie got into it. Excuse me, Bitter Betty here and J. Jolie got into it over shit that had to do with Sigourney, because Sigourney is clearly the problem with the show. Not. Shout out to Sigourney Beaver. We love you. Thanks for the follow. This gets on my nerves. Let's just talk about it. They had to do underwater. What was this, Dooley? Look, my brain is clicking out. They had to do what was it again? Come on, people, help me out with this category.
It's couture something.
Oh, you talking
Yeah, it
about
was
the cat? I thought you were
something
talking
like
about
that,
just looking
the
for the key thing. I
category.
was confused as to where
I thought it was Sea
I'm glad we're
Siren
back
something.
on
I
it.
thought it was Sea Siren.
It was Maritime. Was it Maritime?
Hold on. It
Maritime.
was Ghost Ship Glamour.
Not
There we
Maritime.
There you
go.
go.
Ghost Ship
Ghost Ship.
Glamour.
Damn, we were
I was
all
like,
off.
Maritime.
Yeah, there we go.
You know what? It's been a long day. Ghost Ship Glamour was the category. You already know what it is. We talked about Ghost Ship. Horrible movie, but the beginning was amazing when all those people got chopped up. So they got to give some of that, right? Now, there's a twist in this where there's a key dropped in the room somewhere where whoever finds it has the option of either saving themselves from extermination, or putting someone in that position. Jade finds this key literally after arguing with Bitter Betty, Zavaleta, all that mess, Sigourney Beaver's up in there. Everyone has like reasons to find this key. At least a couple of them do. But Jade's got it. And she gives us a speech saying, guess what? I'm going to use it on myself. Okay. This scene was unnecessary.
Very much so.
Very.
Julie, did you find the spirits being called in this moment by those wonderful lights from a startup company that has a restaurant on the side? Because I was confused.
I was like, this did not need to be here.
These $1 candles. I said, girl, and the fact they did the whole let's light them at the same. All right. Finished. The room smells. Bitter Betty wanted you to know she's mad at Jade, so she called the evilest person on the show, Zavaleta, to talk about it. I don't care.
Y'all know Zavaleta always choose violence. I don't know why y'all get her worked up.
She just wants to fight. She really do. Boulay Brothers gave you same silhouette with a different headpiece. Now I'm running through. Watch how fast I go through Italia. Hey, Chief Editor-in-Chief of Fangoria, we appreciate you for being there. And for the girls of Game of Thrones, you should know who this is. Okay. I didn't know he was queer, so this was fun for me.
COVID hit him hard. That man changed.
I mean,
I did appreciate that he's a drag queen, though.
I was blown away by it. I was like, what?
Blown away.
What? And gave great feedback too whenever they were reviewing this. And my head. All right.
Died.
We've been doing this too long. Bitter Betty, thoughts?
Boot.
Boot.
Yeah, it's a boot.
Oh, it's Chris.
All right.
That's
Is
it.
she moving?
She
Yeah,
not
we said
moving.
boot.
Did you watch the episode, C.
There we
Dicky?
Damn, see, Diggy, you got to do your homework.
No, see, Diggy you gonna be Jamar right here. Just be successful, sitting for just a second. That's the thing. Dolly.
Dolly looks really good here.
Two.
It's a two.
I imagine Dolly on a boardwalk trapping souls in that bit right there. So I found this sweet assignment. Oh yeah, again in the last one too, Dragula gives great pictures and visuals. Drag Race be fucking around sometimes, but it also depends on who they like. It really do. Sigourney Beaver.
Okay.
Now, mind you, the assignment is glamour. I like
And since it's glamour, yeah.
It's
But
correct.
it's like expected. It's predictable.
It's exactly it's what you expect from Sigourney at this point.
It was fabulous.
Oh yeah.
That's not incorrect, but like I mean,
Yeah.
It was fabulous.
In walks Willy Wonka.
with them same fucking church lady pump song.
And the baby making hips. No, okay, I'm sorry.
Baby, make
The fact that Saint was in the top and then was mad that they were in the top over this outfit be killing me, girl. And I was just like, sis, you are higher than safe. Shh, it's okay. It's okay. Moving on here, we've got J. Jolie.
It was okay.
Boot.
Nah, I didn't get it.
I was like, she's about to dance to Britney.
Hush,
Yeah, I
just
was like,
stop.
Taylor Swift drowned.
Hoso Teratoma in Ghost Ship Glamour.
It was a boot. My
I
homegirl
didn't get
missed
Ghost
this week.
Ship. This looked like Utica's sleep paralysis demon from her sleeping bag outfit.
So this is the inner saboteur to Utica's sleeping bag outfit.
It was just very like you must have
Yeah.
an idea of what a ghost ship looks like than the rest of us. And so like I honestly I was like, maybe I don't get it because culturally, like I don't know what you are seeing. Because she said something about her culture and this being important to her. I was like, I don't get it. So like I can admit my own ignorance there, but like maybe you see ghost ships differently than how I see a ghost ship.
True. It's just the fact that because it's being presented in front of the Boulay brothers and how they like and view things, it's where that interpretation is like, okay, so do we judge it on how you feel about it or like what we think what you gave? To me, it gives a colorful blanket with bad makeup.
Come on, colorful makeup.
I mean, it's a cute duvet cover, but I just not today. Jose looked like the creatures that Ursula the Sea Witch turned people into.
Oh, those were disgusting.
This is more colorful than them, but okay, I'm here for it.
Yeah, they were like pale.
Mm-hmm. Zavaleta had the nerve of people in this today. John Galliano, okay. Honey,
Where?
They didn't give you no good screenshot, so you can run the tape back. I tried.
More like John Goodman. Get out of here.
Right. This don't look like nothing Galliano done made. You lied.
Not the Connors. Okay. Yeah. Moving forward and on, judging took place. It went down in the back. Hoso was upset that Sigourney won the episode and decided to say that her drag was shit several times and was very angry and started screaming for no apparent reason. Jade was defending Sigourney the entire time they were back there, and then having to also defend themselves since Zabaleta doesn't like Jade because she's from Drag Race, and that is clear. It is very clear. Bitter Betty is a weirdo, and I don't like her, and I don't trust her because how she switched up on Sigourney is truth. There is something wrong with that lady. I don't like her. And she's referred to Sigourney's drag as manly at one point, and it was also like, are we doing this today? Are you
That's the
really
trans
feeling that way?
woman.
I said, girl,
Right. That's not
don't
cool.
do that. Like, that's rude. That's some real fuck shit right there. Now, and then you got Dolly over here, like, I'm just happy to be here. And Saint yelling that why am I not winning? It's like, what is happening? That was the whole cauldron thing. That was all of it. Just yelling.
Yeah, it was a mess.
It was a lot.
Mess. And when Dolly was like, they sound like high school children, like I was like, they really do sound stupid.
One thing
Literal, just
Zabala said that made me
ridiculous.
laugh.
But Dolly looks good as hell right here. Dolly looks so good. Look at that contour and that cheek.
And you know what that is? Dolly looks good because Dolly's minding their business.
It was Jade and Zabaleta.
Dolly
We're gonna be
don't-
best friends now. Oh my gosh! Well, fuck you too. It was it's like, what is happening here? The extermination was stupid, though. They took pictures.
It sounded like a prize. Like, I can
Yeah.
go take photos.
I love how Sigourney's literally always having to like pull her shit together just so she can speak to them every single time. It's like, all right, they've been dragging me for 20 minutes now. Here I stand. Here I go.
What I will say that may be controversial though is Zabaleta's not incorrect in her critique of Sigourney though. When she was like, the girls put on white contacts and think that they're like, you know, feels whatever the horror or whatever, she's not incorrect. Like Sigourney has given us the same thing.
The same.
But to
5
that
episodes.
point, I say, where have there been a category where filth was the requirement to where she needed to do that so far versus it being left up into interpretation where this is actually glamour? And it's like, I will sit with you with that one, but I'm going to wait until they give them something to where they need to go ham. And if she gives glamour, then I'm going to be with you on that. I'll be like, okay, girl, what's happening here? But
And we'll
I don't
see.
know.
We'll see.
But
But
I
like,
feel that point.
Zaba
I
said,
don't like how the delivery happens. I don't like how they be delivering whatever they feel to her. It's like, okay, girl, why the beef? Leave the beef alone.
but she is stunning.
Leave the beef alone.
She's stunning.
She was in mid clap here, y'all.
You can tell. Look at that face. Violence.
Like your hand isn't even here anymore. That's how fast it was
I
moving.
was talking.
I was talking. Julie, when she got up to leave, okay, I'm leaving now. I was like, okay, bye. Like, what are we doing here?
The school psychologist was out that day, and the kids was just having a hard time.
Jade the whole time, the whole episode. What we about to do? I say, come back season 5. There she go. There she go. She gave it today. I was here for Jade and the Dragons because she was not letting them bitches hold up. Every time Zabaleta said something, she's like, you're talking? Oh, okay. Me too. This was the photo shoot they did. This is with the extermination. They made it seem like they were going to be submerged. Like Julie was talking about. Like, I thought we were going to be underwater. No.
I might drown. But like this.
Right.
No. They're on the rocks. It's
They got an
early
AMPM
morning.
At 5
4
a.m.
Yeah. Bitter Betty was eliminated by. There you go.
It was
Being dragged in the
time.
water.
It was time.
I'm letting these play because it's already past the marker point, but these were some of the looks from Drag Race Italia's premiere where it was supposed to be representing Italy, Italian culture.
I love Frida and Electra. They ate it up. No,
That's
you talking about you the highest
weird.
paid drag queen? Go home. I don't understand that. I didn't understand that at all. How are you the highest paid and you show up as a clown every day? And I don't understand how she was in the bottom. I kind of like
They
that.
chopped
Christmas
this look.
thing
I
she
was like,
doing. They did not like
okay.
that. I was like, in the US, they would have lived for this over here.
So-
in this water, that Victoria's Secret pussy.
Justin, I'm glad you watched
Kitty.
it because you know how it was a little weird how they set this show up compared to the other ones where the top 2 and bottom 2 did not get critiques before going in the back. They just told them, didn't even say where they were. Y'all are either the top 2 or the bottom 2 backstage. It was like, what? Then they come back,
Chaos.
get the critiques, and it's like, okay, now you're going immediately into lip syncing. excuse me, like
I didn't even get
it's a
to
lot.
prep.
There's
And know
no
that
prep.
I'm in the
Like,
bottom to lip sync and prep. No, I just had to already be there.
they gave the woman who had the most matronly outfit the highest critiques, and it was insane. Like, normally, you know how RuPaul is. This is basic. This is that. Let me go to the look that they gave like high critiques. I was. There it is. This was in the top 2, and it's not even
This was
connected
in
to
the
the
top
prep.
2.
This was in the top 2.
They-
The purse carried all that stuff with it. This is just the dress. That's it. And that was top 2. And the
This is
reason why she was
ugly.
the top, you sold it.
Ola,
You're
baby,
funny.
Paola.
Everything about it just made sense. And I was like, this bitch sold. Oh, okay.
That looks terrible.
With that wig
Until you
too?
pay. Oh,
She was
and that's the
over.
wig that she came in too. That's another
Yes.
thing that made me mad.
This
Why
was
you
in the
wearing your
bottom.
same entrance
This look was in the
wig?
bottom. And the clown look was in the bottom. This look and the red look. Top 2 was this look, and all the way in the beginning, this one.
Oh my
Okay.
god!
Oh yeah, they won't be getting my viewership.
So the lip sync song, of course, is a song. It's like an Italian song, or whatnot. It was cute, but no one went home. There's only
For
8 of them.
Italia?
There's only 8 of them. So there's like no one went home. They were like, "Up, psych, you're not going
So
home."
this was. So they always knew this beginning episode was gonna be a freebie. They just played with them girls to put fear in
Basically.
their heart.
So she may end up getting
Maybe that's
red
why they
next
made.
week.
Yeah, maybe that's why they were just playing around.
Like,
These were fake. These were fake critiques. We weren't really. This is just a practice round. We were just giving
But
fake critiques
what
to
I
get
tell
everybody
you-
high.
They
This is
read
like
each other the entire episode. Them girls were going in. And in Tucked, they were dragging. I was like, oh my God, they are fighting. They are fighting.
The old lady with gray hair is gonna be the villain. She getting that villain.
The oldest
edit.
queen
that
there
old girl, the 46.
fucking with them. She
Delusion,
be reading
delusion.
the girl. Oh, it was so much fun.
She
I had
like,
a
look
good
at
time.
me. I look fabulous. I look amazing. Look horrible, but she pulled it together though.
Her whole shoe was coming undone, and she's trying to read people in the back about not having their things together. I said, "Girl, your clothes are
Complete
falling apart the right
delusion.
way." I can't.
I don't
I'm entertained by the
understand.
messiness of it, so I'll watch it for those purposes. Let's get into the last bit of hot topics here before we got to go ahead and wrap this up. Again, somehow, some kind of way, this feud or whatever was the randomness of it before has now erupted, but in a different sense, from Britney Spears versus Christina Aguilera. Apparently, Christina Aguilera is promoting an album currently right now, and while asked on the red carpet her thoughts on Britney and the conservatorship, she said no, more of her assistant saying no, not today, sort of laughed it off and walked away. Britney saw that and was like, oh, hell no, bitch, and decided to pop off a bit, a lot. Seriously. And she said that she wasn't real, gave Lady Gaga some praise here, felt like Christina hasn't been there for her, and the fans erupted. The Christina fans have now started talking about Britney, saying she deserves to be back in her conservatorship, saying some of the most fucked up shit I've ever seen. And the Britney fans, of course, are dropping receipts left and right and also gathering the girls together. It's the Barbs versus, I don't know. It's another
The
war I've
Barbies.
never seen. Yeah, it's a little paler in terms of the shots being thrown, but there are receipts being given that I'm like, oh my God, I had no idea. So a lot of people are saying that Christina is not wrong in a sense for what happened here, because why are you asking me about Britney on an event that has to do with me? I need to leave. Let's not make this about me and Britney every fucking year. Britney at the same time, it also is like, okay, girl, we've known each other for a very long time and we've been through a lot together. Where were you when I needed you, when you knew what was going on? And apparently Britney's like, a lot of people knew what the fuck was up and had not talked on my behalf. And I remember who they were. So it's a lot. It's a lot happening here. Thoughts and opinions on this happening here.
Were they ever friends?
They were friends.
Yeah, they grew up together. They were on
They
the Mickey Mouse
They
Club.
got actually from what both of them has said, a really good relationship prior to this.
I think Christina. Okay, when that happened, I don't think Christina was trying to be shady, but it came off shady, which is like it was just. I think it was just the timing and the
Her
tone
facial
and the way
expression
that
said
it-
how she felt about it, which was my issue. Not the words that came out of her mouth, but the facial expression. Like, ugh. Like, it was just like, like you.
She
It
was
was an
probably
immediate
bothered
reaction.
because she was there to talk about her album and they changed the topic
That's
to
what's great.
Britney.
Like, one of Christina's first facial expressions was a sad face. Like even if it felt like a sad
Yeah, it was
face,
like,
it was a sad face for Britney, and it was like I feel bad about this, but I'm not about to talk about this. And like
I think it would have.
I respect it. Like it's like this sucks. I wish her the best. I'm not about to talk about Britney Spears because I'm not here to talk about Britney Spears.
It's
That's
also
what I was
not my
gonna say,
place to
Blake.
speak about somebody else's stuff. That's the way I kind of looked at it.
What
too.
she
It's not
should
my
have done is
place.
just said some kind words, like, "Yeah, you know, good luck, Britney," blah blah blah, and like that could have been the end of it, as opposed to it being like a full conversation. I think that's.
But she
what
did
people
also
were
make that
looking for.
tweet this summer, like about Britney. She did also make that whole like I feel bad for what she's
I mean,
going through.
low key, a lot of
Freaking-
girls were copying and pasting that, but like
You
they
spoke
drag.
out about it before, though. So I
Yeah,
think it's
she's
weird.
There been. I hope she gets better, or I hope this gets resolved. Has happened from Christina. Here's the thing: Christina's not wrong for not wanting to talk about it because, bitch, that has nothing to do with me.
That's not
I
my
am doing
business.
something completely different. Why is it always her and me? Like we don't live together. Like the fuck.
Well, you know, with Lil Kim interviews, people are gonna keep talking about Nicki to her. So,
But
It's
even
just
that's
they're tied. They're paired together for life. No, it's annoying, but unfortunately in the
It's
media
a
they'll
little bit
always
different
be.
because like Kim and Nicki, like Kim had been around 20 years prior to Nicki. Like you talking about two people who have like you've compared us our entire lives. Like, can I have one moment where I'm not thinking about that other blonde girl? Like
Now
it was a misunderstanding, though.
to Britney though, go ahead, Soulful Dog. I don't know what they talk about either. To Britney though, here's the thing. And someone said some shit in here I did not appreciate with you calling her fucked up and she's still clearly not stable. Please don't do that. Like this girl literally had her whole
Yeah,
13
that's
years.
not nice.
She don't know shit like we
Gotta
know
get-
shit. We've been on social media. We've been playing this game forever. This girl literally just got her phone back. Do you feel me? So if anything, I think Britney needs to step back for a second and just not even
Yeah, she needs
respond
to
to just
heal.
focus because now everything seems to be hypersensitive. I get where she's coming from, but it was like, girl, I don't even think she was trying to pay you like that. But I also know that there's like rooted history with you two. So there is something that runs a little bit deeper. But I think that your gun should be focused on your family versus Christina right now.
Yeah, I don't really blame Christina. I blame the sissy minion that was like, "Oh no, we're not going to do this today."
His
Oh, you saw
reaction
how he
made
came
it
up there
worse.
and all of
His
his
reaction made it worse.
He was like, "Oh no, no,
Sissy
no,
minion.
honey." I was like,
Sissy man.
Yeah, he like exacerbated it and like kind of like exaggerated whatever feeling that wasn't
Come on,
there.
sissy minion.
He kind of like added some toxicity to like a reaction that probably wouldn't have like went anywhere.
Yeah, like we're not going to do that today. What does that mean? You know?
Yeah, do that. What is that?
let's move on here. I just realized I was going super slow. Adele released her album 30. A lot of people have had reactions to it. I know Hold On is certainly one of my favorites, as well as what was that other one? Love Myself, or the other one here? To Love Me.
Is a Game.
Find
That's my
Love.
favorite song. Love is a Game. It's my song.
My Little Love.
My Little Love is a great fucking one too, and I like that she get real personal. And we had a little bits of her talking to her son. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. But I like the album. I'm glad Adele's back. She's gonna be reigning the charts for quite some time, children. So here we go.
It's better than 25.
Really? I haven't heard it yet.
Oh, I disagree. I disagree.
25 was my
better
shit.
than 30. Yeah, I like 25 better than 30.
25
I can't relate to this. There are like a few songs that I like on this, like, but to me, I felt like her previous albums were better than this one for sure.
What?
Like without a doubt, yeah, I definitely like her previous albums better than this. But maybe,
If she would've came
yeah,
out with
like I felt
something
like,
huh?
I just felt like, yeah.
Oh, I'm just saying, if she would have came out with something like, 21 or 25 again, she would have been slammed immediately. That's why when track 3 came on, I was like, oh, she's doing something completely different.
Oh no, I agree with that. It definitely was a different sound. I'm just saying, I guess I got the choices and I get them. I just like, man, they just haven't like really like themselves with me yet. Like I didn't have the same immediate reaction. Like when I listened to like her other albums, like, oh yeah, this is good. Or like when I heard Beyonce the night it came out, like I didn't have like a, oh, I love this song, like, oh, I love this album reaction when I heard it the way I have with her previous album. So that's why I had to be honest with myself. Hey, I don't like this one as much, but I still like it.
I just, for me, I like the album, but I will agree in a sense. I'm sorry, Chris. I will say that 25 was a bit, as far as tracks going, there were more that I was like listening to, but this one, the last 4, starting with Woman Like Me and going down, I will continue to play in that order because
it did give me
exactly. That was literally how I was playing it. I was going back to the second half.
You said what, Chris?
It did give me Duffy and Amy vibes as well. Maybe that's why I love the album so much. But 25 just seemed like she was trying to recreate 21 again. So I don't know. I love 25 though. I love it. I'm just saying it's not my favorite Adele album.
Yeah.
Like 19 and 21.
This is very adult. This was personal. This was deep. It was very, very fucking personal. Yeah, I'll give you that. Especially with the kids and her talking about her son and the divorce and feeling empty, the depression she talked about. I was like,
the loneliness, that recording that took me out.
And the hold on when that choir comes in, baby, and it gets real church. I said, "Oh my God, what is happening here?" Like I thought I was being taken to God. I said, "Well, this is my last days." All right, y'all. Last topic here. Though. We've gone on for quite a bit here. I know some people ready to get the fuck off.
I don't have it in me today. I don't even think I got it. I don't even think I got it.
I have no comment. I'm not getting mad.
Good.
I'm protecting
so
my
I'll go
today.
ahead and wrap it up then. So
Miss Mama then gave us this Emmy Award winning acting. Like once we started to get the details and they started to show us how this shit was going, it was like this like y'all was playing in our face the whole time. Like
it was the judge on top of it, like that.
He was the 7th fucking juror, girl. I was like, what is this?
You had a witness come in, literally still traumatized. That was that man shot. Nope. No. And again, this also plays an effect, not just showing this here, but there was a 20-year-old white male who 4 girls, and they acquitted him of all charges.
Because the judge was like, we don't want him to, we don't want to ruin his whole life over one bad decision. And I was like, how many black people have you locked up for a dime bag and some other bullshit? Like what?
Like, 4 girls,
all bad decisions.
4.
At least 4 bad decisions
at the same time, Dooley. At the same time, I was gagged. I'm like, he literally got them all together and did all that, and then this is not evidence enough. And it is the truth, and why y'all get mad. Oh, y'all talk about black this and that. It fucking matters. Because had this been a black boy, he'd been in prison.
Oh, baby.
We wouldn't have got here. We wouldn't have got here. He'd be dead already.
Death penalty.
So I just wanted to show this face to let y'all know I will always forever think of you as a murderer.
He is a murderer. But I'm gonna say this:
he is a murderer.
They might have let you. You might not be going to jail, baby. You better watch your back when you're in these streets. I hope your mama lock you up in the basement.
Say it again, because you know George still be turning that shoulder. You know he be still doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody gonna roll up.
Which city was this in?
It was
Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Okay. I do think that if his victims were black, the city would have been burned to the ground. I think
Amber did a good video. I've seen that one that you're talking
about.
Oh
yeah,
she did.
Amber.
So unfortunately, this is just sort of like the week in news, y'all. Just to sort of give you a bit. We watched Drag Race. We did all of that. Brittany and Christina are arguing again, and then this is something that is happening in the background, but in reality, it's fully in our face. This is just this week. We're getting to Thanksgiving.
And I really want to read Joseph Biden for that comment that he made about the girl.
Read, Dooley. Read. Because I was pissed.
Fucking like this is exactly what we be talking about when we talk about like why like structural change is so important, because it's like it's clearly like inequitable for people of color, but especially black people. But for this motherfucker talking about some, I believe in, I uphold the standing of the court, and I believe in what those jurors. But we literally watched the jurors like be manipulated and handpicked like for a specific outcome. We literally saw that unfold like in front of our faces. So for you, I'm like, do you want to get reelected, motherfucker? Because you're saying all the wrong shit, baby.
We watched this boy fake
doesn't.
a whole asthma attack and not even give anything while he sat there in the court, and it was embarrassing. And for Biden's, okay, Sleepy Joe, them girls were dragging you and we defended your ass, but let's be clear, now we're looking like, bitch, see, we gave you this, like we gave this to you.
But the young folks told you. The young folks said it. We could have had Liz. We could there were options. We had a plethora.
It's looking very
also told y'all from the beginning. He was like, he could be a one-term president and be okay with that. Like Joe's not looking to get reelected.
It's giving that energy, Blake. It really is. Like he don't care. I got the title. Now I'm done, and that's why I'm now pissed off. Like child, but I couldn't do another 4 years of Trump.
This is why people are disillusioned and people don't want to participate because we try our hardest and then we still get bored. Like I understand why people feel that level of apathy, and it's situations like this that just like you just feel powerless, you feel hopeless, and it's fucking bullshit. And it don't have to be that way.
I don't think so. Unfortunately, The View.
Oh God!
Alone,
Don't even get us started on that.
That situation told me a lot about
Kamala.
Kamala. I was very weirded out why we had to do that to particular people that you didn't.
I love Kamala, but she was not the right one from the beginning. I always felt that she wasn't the right one.
Girl, Rashandra, let me tell you something. As much as we talk about Burn,
I don't know if that was the solution either.
That man looked like he was
even older, more like no.
I don't know if that would have been better either. Honestly, I feel like that man would have got up in there too. You'd have had some shit go down. I'm telling you.
AOC old
there was no great.
No, Leo.
He's not 35. No,
AOC
he's not 35. No, she's 32.
I'm not even giving that time, Blake. I'm not. I couldn't do it.
Yeah. Well, y'all.
That was a news article someone just read off of Google. All right, so let's see here. That's a playback for the girls that go on airtime. Yes, I did, Leo. Low-key read. Now, let's end this, y'all. I appreciate y'all so much for being here. I know it was a long one. I apologize. The Paloma's gone now. I'm currently back in here. So let's go ahead and wrap this up, get our social medias out the way, and everyone have yourselves a good Sunday. We'll start off with Dooley at the top. Social medias from your friend.
We did it. We did it, Joe. Sorry, I had to.
Not we did it, Joe.
You're going to be the next president of the United. Anyway. Linktree.com/duly noted as presented below, so you can see all the links. But I'm _duly noted _ on Twitter. I'm duly noted with 2 underscores in the middle on Instagram, and I'm Dooley Does Food on YouTube. Like, share, comment, subscribe.
Awesome Blossom, and happy birthday to you, darling, if we don't get a chance to say it to you now. Blakeisha, those links that you have.
Work for the Alien. You can find me on Instagram at RowleyB or Barf_1 or on Twitter at BARowley86.
Fabulous. And I am happy that you got into the Alien series. And if you haven't watched it, for those of you who are film people, like, I want to be into stuff, you need to get it. It's awesome. It's a great journey. See Diggy One, socials, please.
Alrighty. Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, CDiggy1, patreon.com/CDiggy1, and Pop Roast on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple.
Thank you, Diggy1. Justin-Rayne, social medias, please.
Yes, you can just go to my link tree and listen to my podcast, Fuckboy Problems. We've all dealt with one. Not Stephanie Mills, yes. Give Stephanie Mills her flowers, yes. But then also, please check out my YouTube if you're looking to build your first skincare routine and you want to start and save some money. I have an edition video out right now and coming soon in December. I'm going to give you a winter weather, how to keep your skin hydrated in the winter video.
Subscribe. Justin.
I just use Crisco.
But
Huh?
Last
Crisco, bitch.
R.
No, that blocks your
R.
pores. It's actually clogging
R.
skin.
R.
Oh my gosh! Don't give people
R.
vibe.
All right.
Somebody's gonna
Last-
do that. Somebody's gonna do that.
last mention here, there was a versus with Shaka Khan and Stephanie Mills, and Shaka Khan did look on
Sis
it.
went on the trip.
I
Someone
told you
called
that
her
lady be
Soraka
crushing them
Khan.
pills and be putting
That
them in
gave her a
drink.
good pill that night. That gave
Soraka
her a
Khan.
Soraka Khan.
Soraka Khan. Soraka Khan.
That was not a pill.
Yes,
That
very
was-
much so.
She
was
gives
somewhere
me
else.
handlebar teas though, Blake. Like I'm like, why is she always on the lean? What is
She was just
happening?
wobbly, and I was like, "Is she okay?" And then it clicked. Oh, shit.
Yes.
Baby,
She was
like,
litty. She was litty.
no shade. Like, Shaka has had an interesting history with things that we are all well aware of. Like, it is unknowable what was going on with Sasha.
Was
Shaka
on.
was on something.
Because she's giving me Paula Abdul when Paula Abdul was being Paula Abdul that one time. and it
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
when
oh,
Paula Abdul would be
Yeah. And we're gonna support Shaka.
from afar.
I love you, Blake, but he said we're going to support
Blake
Shaka.
won't
No,
talk
I
bad
support
about Shaka.
too, but it was just I support Shaka too, but I was just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, sis, come on.
Remember when Paula
Definitely
Abdul
rolled
was
that
fucking Corey Clark?
that boulder pill.
Remember when Paula was fucking Corey Clark? The other
I remember
contestant off of American Idol.
Oh my God! I
Oh
remember
yeah, she was dating that little young boy. That was what a time to be alive.
that. What a time!
It's
Clay
kind
Aiken
Oh,
came out the
Lord.
closet and we was like, "Sis, we been new."
I
Thank
can't.
y'all.
I can't. My fave successful panel. Don't tell people; they'll get mad. I can't. Oops, somebody sent me a picture. Of
I love that
something.
that's a running gag.
Right.
Because your girls will never be successful.
Girl,
We won't.
Look, I will take anything a hater makes or says about me and make money off of it. So there you go.
Hello.
Anywho, Alex taught me that. All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. This has been fun. We're gonna get to our Sundays. I'm gonna open up these amiibo cards on Instagram. So if you want to be a nerd with me, bring me on Instagram.
Make
I've
sure y'all watch
literally been trying to
Insecure tonight, 10:05.
Ooh, can't
Ooh,
wait.
Yes,
Is it just
Insecure.
Or is it
I
just
No.
haven't
Alex?
told Julie about the
Episode
video.
3. We got like 4. We got
Oh,
like
okay.
4 or 5 more left.
I don't know
I
what's
like
on
I
TV.
like the
baby.
idea of just doing one at the end, and we can just be
Yeah.
shady for the whole season.
Oh yes, that'd be fun.
What
I
doing
love
like a
that
whole a recap
love
of the
that show.
entire season bit?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a wine. We
We-
could do a
we can
wine
get
down. Like
episode
yes, that
11.
could be cool.
Episode 11, that's 90 minutes. I would be really happy with that.
Okay, that can
That
be
would be
planned.
lit.
I need to start getting those pictures then to make sure that's polished. Okay, work. I know people would like that because it is a very popular show. Watch TV, watch us, tune in, subscribe, like, share, comment. That's all. Thanks again. Have a good one. See you next time. Julie, take us out on our favorite song from Bringing Down.
Yes.
His mother
Sing the
gonna
song,
tell
Julie.
us tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Art.
Listen.
Yeah.